Hello everyone. Welcome. We are back. We are back doing more gamer shit. As we watch old DSP vids, we're gonna play some GameCube games. Surprisingly, I know everyone wanted to see Three Houses or Persona 4 Golden, maybe even Raito, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that today. Uh, so we're gonna play some GameCube games like gamers. We are gamers after all. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to get a drink. I need to get a drink, guys. Oh wait, hold on. I should do this the proper way. Watch this. Guys, this is secret meta. Secret meta. Yo, this. Watch this. Oh, it didn't do it. Ah, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was gonna do the GameCube intro like everyone else. We are gonna do Zelda, the better Zelda, the best Zelda. But yeah, I'll be right back, and we will play this. All right. Sound good? Be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back, everyone. I realized I'm not using my camera, so I put on the hat for no reason. I put on a hat for no reason. But just because there's no face cam doesn't mean there's no automaton. That's right. The automaton is back. But uh let's just get this started. Right? Correct? Now, of course, I'm not using headphones, so let me know if you want me to change the audio. But it is what it is. I don't think I did watch a little bit of the archive yesterday, and it didn't seem like there was that much echo or any bullshit. So you guys should be fine. You should be happy. If you're not happy, that it's not my problem. Yeah, not my problem. Don't tell me what my problem is. What's the battery? You know, we got controls. Okay, we got a full battery. There's something wrong with the color. Hold up. I'm gonna try to change. I'm gonna try to change the screen because it just doesn't look right. It's too dark. What? Oh, okay. That's for the okay. I see. Uh. Yeah, adjusting to the right isn't. Wait. Adjust the display until the pattern on the left is visible and the pattern on the right isn't. I know there's something funky about this setup though. Okay. Maybe this will be fine. Much better. Much better. Okay. Alright. You should see it, right? I think you can. Okay. Alright. I'm wondering if I should switch it. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Fuck this. I'll have to like re-edit this at some point. I should really go through my scenes again. I could change the Big Bun Game Club scene since that ain't happen. That ain't happen. Okay. Oh, I have to change it. Oh my god, I'm like, a lot of things going on. I am drinking Rest in Peach, by the way, Liquid Death. This is the OG Wind Waker. Alright. Okay. We are ready. We are ready to do this.
What's going on, everyone? DSP here with a special vlog. I actually was thinking today a lot about a bunch of stuff that's going on. I talked about some of the stuff that I'm going to discuss tonight in this vlog on my pre-stream earlier today, and I said, you know what? Rather than only be discussing this on pre-streams and stuff, let me make a formal vlog.
Yeah, this isn't Final Fantasy VII.
That I'd like to go over.
Maybe after this boss, I'll do it.
To let you know how things are going with me in the business, to let you know what I'm planning for the next few weeks, and to get, and most importantly, I really feel, feedback from you, the viewers, in regards to what
okay,
to
let's
expect,
go. We're doing this boss fight. Let's fucking go.
As there's going to be a lot of downtime between now, December 28th, when I'm actually filming this vlog of 2016, and really the next major new release, if you're not aware.
I like these designs of the pose. These are cool designs.
January, so we're talking a good 3 to 4 weeks here.
I'm telling you, if it was up to me,
kind of
all the Legends would look like this.
That I'm going to need to fill, obviously, with content for you. And really, the goal of this video is not only to get you caught up, but to get discussion going about what kinds of stuff you want to see from me in the next several weeks. Simply because the bottom line is I need to keep going. And what I mean by that is, you know, we've been very busy since the summer. If you remember,
oh my god, I ran right into the
downtime, so I was doing a lot of downtime projects and stuff. But then as soon as September hit, it was new releases, new releases, new releases. And yeah, let's be honest here, every new release wasn't exactly the biggest.
I wonder, like, what's the fastest you could beat this?
Really most delivering on entertainment kind of game. In fact, a lot of the games this year ended up just kind of being like, not as exciting as we all thought they were going to be, you know what I mean? With that being said, there's been enough
like, I wonder what's the speed run here
until now, and now finally it is slowing down, especially this week, where I finally wrapped up a lot of the ongoing stuff that I've been doing.
FF7R is a bachelor game.
Dead Rising 4, and the reviews, and now I've officially finished my Final Fantasy 15 playthrough, which has gone on for the greater part of a month, and I just reviewed it last night on KO Gaming. So with all that stuff wrapping up, I want to talk a little bit about the future, alright? But before we even get there, let's talk. I want to give everyone an idea of how I'm doing business-wise, what's been going on, because there's good news, there's bad news. It's a mixed bag. It's always a mixed bag, let's face it. If you don't care about that, I urge you to skip ahead a few minutes to the next
come on. That was like barely for anything.
But I promised to you, the viewer, that if I was going to talk about this kind of stuff, I would make videos about it so you're kind of caught up on it. So here we go. Alright. So the last time that we all talked about business, basically, was kind of, I believe, sometime in November, but I don't think it was like, I think it was like mid-November, something like that. So a month has passed. What has changed? Well, listening directly to your feedback, I, number one, left YouTube for live streaming, and I'm now live streaming on Twitch, okay? I'm going to be honest with everyone. It's not the easiest thing, because it's a lot more of a pain in the ass technical-wise.
Oh, come on. I was so close to killing two.
Quality and recording at a completely different quality for the videos that I upload to YouTube. It actually lends itself to a lot more bugs, a lot more issues. The setup every day takes longer because this program that I'm using, OBS Studio, has issues where sometimes it won't record or it won't stop recording, and then I gotta mess with it. That's what happened this morning. I couldn't get it to record and stop recording and not have an error, so I had to keep restarting and changing settings and restarting until finally, after like 20 minutes,
so much work. This guy works so hard.
But I'll tell you this, some positive things that have come out of me leaving the streaming from YouTube and streaming on Twitch. A few things.
Dude, this just is taking way too long.
I am still sick. The good news is, you can hear, I'm actually getting better. I think I am gradually every day getting slightly better, slightly better. I am feeling overall better, so that's good news. Number one.
What? How did that hit me? How did that
People
hit
seem
me?
to like Twitch better overall.
This is bullshit.
Okay? Even though there is a select group of people who say that when I stream on YouTube that for some reason it loads better with their internet or whatever, the vast majority of my viewers seem to be under the impression that Twitch is better, alright? Whether it's they like the visual quality better, whether they think it's a better interface. Primarily, I think a lot of people just like the chat better on Twitch, even though, honestly, the chat is the same as the one I was using on my YouTube streams. It is IRC. It's the exact same client. It's just that they put this nice fancy.
Only one.
You know,
One post still makes
blah
blah blah blah blah blah.
Just jump onto the page and chat right away. And yes, there's emotes and all of that stuff, and I get that. Okay. For me,
I
the
thought
main
you
focus of
like
my streaming was
interrupted.
always the gameplay, but people have basically
No,
said,
no!
Listen, Phil, it is important to have this social aspect and have easier chatting and all of that as well. So at least in that regard, seems great. And I'll be honest.
Oh my god, dude,
there's a lot more
this is
social
fucked up.
interaction with people on my streams now than there ever was on YouTube. People are engaged, they're excited, they're talking with each other.
I did not know he could jump.
Yeah, of course, just like always.
Big boy can jump. I did not know he could jump. I never saw him do that.
But at least I'm seeing more interactions now than I ever did over on YouTube. Okay, that's number one. Number two, being completely honest, streaming on Twitch has been profitable for me. Unlike streaming on YouTube, where I revealed a month or two ago, I said streaming on YouTube is just
it's Wind Waker.
Service. When I stream on YouTube, my stream maybe makes, a couple bucks here or there. The best streams I've ever had on YouTube. Maybe
But I mean, I get why people have Link to the Past. I mean, it's not a bad Zelda game, but I just like this one more.
And that was for like a huge freaking premiere. Like the premiere of the PlayStation VR was a huge stream. It made me like maybe 20-40 bucks, okay? But mostly the stuff I do on YouTube is just fan service. I'm not streaming because I'm getting anything out of it. I was doing it for the viewers.
Doing it for you, the viewers.
Streaming on Twitch has actually been profitable. Now, not every day. Because here's the thing, with Twitch, you've got subscribers.
So this is some bullshit. I'm gonna say this. So I was trying to half the reason why I wanted to do this kind of content was I wanted to find the part where DSP said I'd much rather like be homeless than go back to Twitch. I swear he said that, and I can't find where he said it. It was in none of the videos I was watching, and at this point he's on Twitch. I feel like I somehow like imagined that. And I don't know, but I swear he said it. It's the same thing I feel when I swear I did a video showing DSP like talk about Street Fighter 5, whatever, and I can never find that video I did. It's so weird. So weird.
Got Bit Cheers, which is a
Bit
big
Cheer.
new thing. These Bit Cheers were not around when I used to be on Twitch. Okay. What it is you can either watch a ton of free or a ton of ads to earn these bits for free, or you can actually spend money on Twitch and buy these bits. And during a stream, if you like what a streamer's doing, or you just want to support a streamer, you can do this cheer. Who in the chat?
This is how it looks like you do cheers. By the way, this is what you do.
It's kind of like a micro donation.
The Master Sword is the streamer, and you are Lincoln Medley.
At this point, I have over 130 subscribers on my Twitch page, so thank you to those who have subscribed. That is awesome of you. Through that, and also through all these Bit Cheers, I've been making.
I thought you were supposed to do this
money every day, and I'm talking even usually the slower streams. Like if I'm doing. I was doing an endgame stream of Final Fantasy and only 200 people were on the stream. I was still at least making some money doing it, which was awesome. It made it feel like the effort was worth it for me to come out and schedule the stream and get the stream working, get through the technical difficulties and micromanage the stream and the stream quality and everything. And it seemed like it was worth it because at least people were enjoying it and I was actually getting something out of it for the first time in over 2 years. Okay. So that's good. So the streams are better for most people watching, and the streams are better for me. So moving to Twitch seemed to be a positive.
The prayers
step.
of the Earth Sage has restored the Master
Sword. And yeah, it is kind of a learning curve because now, remember, when I take breaks, I need to give shout-out thank yous, and I am again running commercial breaks. Right? I used to do that when I was on YouTube. I'm now running commercial breaks again. When I go on
complete the awakening of the Master Sword, you must go to the Wind Temple.
But
for some prayer,
for
one more prayer.
I've done it for almost a month now. I'm starting to get into a groove now.
Now,
bit.
Cleo,
and I really
step into the light.
In 2017 hit
behind you and return to the surface. Your next duty is to find the seed of the Wind Temple.
Really, outside of Final Fantasy 15, there were no high-profile
I
releases.
will remain here and continue to pray. You must hurry.
you know, all these big high-profile games coming out in February, March, April are coming
And
out.
Cleo?
People want to tune in, and I think that's going to be exciting, and it could end up being good for you and good for
about
me.
Prince
again,
Kamali.
So overall, the move to
Please
Twitch
watch
live
over
streaming
him for
worked
me.
out. I'm glad I did it. I want to say again, thank you to everyone who just kept pounding me in my face and saying, you got to go back to Twitch. You right, you finally broke through, and I didn't understand why.
You gotta
It
pound
makes
Phil.
sense, and now that I'm there, I get it. Okay, I get it. That being said, all right. Right now,
Can I kill the crab?
this week in
No.
particular,
Hey, I did kill the
this
crab. I
weekend,
got
the
magic
Christmas
out of
stuff
it.
that I did was amazing. People showed up, which I didn't even expect, but a lot of people showed up during Christmas Eve and Christmas to check out my Christmas Sims.
I thought he was gonna
and
talk to
WWE,
me.
and also to check out my
So,
chill stream on
where
Christmas.
else do
where
I need
talked
to
a lot about
go?
family traditions and stuff. And by the way, people really thank you to anyone.
I
who
think
cheered
that's
or
where the
subbed
Wind
or anything
Temple
over the
is, if I'm
weekend.
not
I made a
mistaken.
lot of good
So
money
before
this
that, I
weekend.
need to go to
More
that
than
dragon
I've ever
thing.
done
I don't remember where he
before, which
is.
crazy.
Damn.
Okay, now that's just me.
I
doing,
don't remember.
You know, holiday themed
I think it's like
stuff. I
near.
can imagine, you know, how it's going to turn out in the future when I'm doing.
I think it's
games
over
and stuff.
there.
That's really making me feel positive about it.
I will say the one thing
But
about
the
this game
trade-off here
is
that not
there's like
every
one
day is
aspect that creeps me
profitable,
out,
right? There's days like,
and it's
oh,
the
yeah, for 3 days. Monday,
the
Tuesday,
big
Wednesday,
Octoroks.
Really, not a heck of a lot is going on Twitch. There's not a lot of people.
Like
showing
the
up to
sea
stream because I've been
bosses,
doing
whatever. Those
multiplayer
scared me.
patrons,
Scared me
you know,
when I
I've
was
been
like
playing
young
Moon
playing
again,
this
that's kind
game.
of for a niche
Like
audience.
half the reason why
That's been going
it
viral
takes
from
me
Final
forever to beat
Fantasy
this game
15,
is
that's
that.
been post-game
When I was
for how
young,
long?
at least.
So I understand. I get it. If there's not a special event or a big new game or something that's not super desirable, people might not show up for the
I'm not
stream, and the
following
stream
it.
might not be profitable, right? So what I'm going to have to do moving forward, now that
Oh,
I'm
okay,
starting
that's
to get
not it.
data, right, now that I've
Damn,
done
where
it
is
for a month
it?
or whatever, on Twitch,
I
I'm starting
forgot
to get
where
data
it
for what
is.
would be a stream people are going to show up for and like, versus what's a stream that people will not show up for. You know, I got to do things that work out for you that you want to see, but also that I can be profitable, so I keep doing this as a job. And it's fun.
I swear I had
money.
Forest
How dare Phil
Haven
mention money? I'll tell you why I mention money. Because this is my job, and unlike 95% of the other YouTubers
On the
who
map.
are
I thought
probably
I
watching,
did. I know that's.
I'm not making a lot of money doing it. I'm not making ridiculous amounts of money. And
How do
ready
I
to
not have
go.
Forest
I'm-
Haven
at
on
this
the
point,
map?
I'm
I
barely
thought I
playing-
got
paying
it.
my bills because of all the negative shit that happened on YouTube this
Oh
year.
my god, this is gonna take forever.
Summertime and moving on, and I've got to keep being real with you about it so you know the situation. Because the bottom line is, if I can't do this tomorrow because I got to go get another job, you want to know why, right? And there are ways to prevent that, but I
Why?
got to keep you in the know and informed. So,
Maybe I should go back to play.
streaming's good, but
what's
it's
it
not
called?
profitable every day. Moving
Final
forward, I'm gonna have to see
Fantasy.
what works and what doesn't, and see do I really want to stream every single day, or maybe like I was gonna do before I started on Twitch. What I was doing on YouTube, I was gonna back off from live streaming every day to try to get more people to watch the YouTube.
Oh, it's a
videos.
silent. I don't remember this silence.
So we'll
Let's
see.
go to this
Let's see
silence.
moving
Let's
forward.
hang
I'm not
out here.
promising anything. I am going to keep streaming for the short term. Let's see what happens. If there's an update that I decide, well, I've decided to cut back on streaming, I'll let you all know. Okay. Now that's Twitch. YouTube side of
Oh, is
things,
that where I'm supposed to
not
go?
going so
I thought it
well.
was somewhere
I'll be honest.
else.
If
I don't think
things
so. I think
continue,
this is
we have
something
3 days
else.
left in the month, but YouTube statistics are staggered by around 3 to 4 days too. So really, there's like a week left in this month. Okay. From everything that I can see, all right, it looks like roughly October, November, and December for me were like this, kind of flat. And what that means is there was no
I guess
real
this is it.
increase in interest. There was not any, new group of viewers who came and watched my stuff on YouTube at all, which is bad. This is the time of year where typically I get an influx of viewers checking out all the new games. None of that happened. So 2 years in a row now, where the same thing has happened at the end of the year because I got screwed over last year with those false copyright strikes. DSP Gaming does not show up properly in YouTube search. It actually did earlier this year because there were a few videos, for example, when I played the Doom open beta for the multiplayer of Doom.
Okay, am I like
right before
doing this
May.
wrong? What the fuck?
A bunch of those videos got tons of views. And I was like, why? And I looked, because when you searched for it in YouTube search, all of
Why?
a sudden it was the top video. I don't know why. It just happened, okay?
No.
But since like the summer, none of my stuff shows up in YouTube Google search at all. You can't find, I want to see.
Well, I did.
go through Final
I
Fantasy
was right. I
15,
just.
you'll
Oh my
find
god! I went.
Final Fantasy 15
I went
gameplay,
further
Final
than where I was
Fantasy 15
supposed to.
walkthrough,
Whatever.
Let's Play Final
This is.
Fantasy 15.
We're
And
gonna
I'm
get
probably
whatever
on
we need
page
from here. Okay. It's
5,723,
fine.
even though I've done a 50+ hour playthrough of the freaking game. It sucks. This is what YouTube did to me last year with those false copyright strikes and all of that crap, okay? So again, 2 years in a row, busting my ass the end of the year to cover all these new games, and it didn't really pay out for me, which sucks. And I'll be honest, I'm nervous because now what's going to happen, this is what happens every year, we now head into the slowest time of the year, January. January is the deadest month and always is. If I barely made do
No!
in October,
Why
November,
didn't you
December, when
fucking
it was
jump?
supposed to be high, right?
You piece of
What's gonna
shit!
happen
What
in
a
January?
terrible
I'm
character!
gonna see my
This guy
my
sucks.
go into the
It's
gutter.
over.
I hope not. What I'm hoping now is that
I
the
betted
viewer,
everything on that jump.
where no matter what I play,
And
I'm
this
still gonna get a
fucker-
consistent amount of views,
Oh my god, don't
'cause I
you
can't see
fucking
another dip.
think
If I
about
see
it,
another
you
dip,
piece of
I'm
shit.
really in financial trouble. Okay, just being real with you. Now, the good news is, okay, there is some good news here. Patreon seems to be steady. I was nervous back in the
Oh
summer.
my god, can
when
you
all of a
like
sudden
do
my
something
Patreon
right for
dipped
once?
like crazy, and 1 month we didn't even hit the funding goal for the month.
Oh
for
my
September.
god, dude. Why
Since I
are
told all of
why?
you about these serious troubles I've been having in October, the Patreon skyrocketed, and then
There
as
we
I
go,
expected, it's
there
kinda
we go.
going
We
down,
just-
going down. But
Okay.
it's still exceeding the goal. So as
Okay.
long as the Patreon stays steady, that's good. So please, by all means, everyone, if you support me, you want to see me keep doing this as a job, please check out my Patreon, patreon.com/darksidephil, and consider pledging. Okay. That's good. So the Patreon is still steady. Twitch now, all of a sudden, I'm going to have a new revenue source in Twitch. So that's a good thing.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if that's going to stay consistent or it was great for the first month and now that's going to taper off too. I have no idea. But at least for the first month here that I've been streaming on Twitch, things are good. All right. So that's the good news. Twitch is increasing income, great. And Patreon is steady.
Great.
But I'm really nervous about these first few months of 2017. What is going to happen with me not having high profile
Why?
releases?
Why?
Am I going to see a giant dip in, views?
Oh
Am I
my
gonna see a
god.
giant
I
dip in
fuck
revenue
this.
now? Because ad revenues are going to drop on YouTube. What's going to happen? I don't know. It's very uncertain and shaky right now. Okay.
There we go.
So with that being said, all right, really what I need from you guys right now who are watching is input.
Whoa.
I need
Whoa,
to know.
Wait, calm down.
What is going to get you interested in my stuff during this downtime in January? Because the bottom line is once Resident Evil 7 comes out, and then a couple weeks
Open.
after that, you've got a few more releases in February. There's going to be stuff to occupy people and hook people coming up late January, and then late February, March, April, there's a ton of releases.
Yeah, things like
But I
Resident
need
Evil
to
7
get to
here.
that point without, completely crapping out on my business here. So, what do I do? And really,
do I do?
There were a few things that I was planning on doing, and already it seems like they're not going to pan out. Like, for example, I said, oh, we got downtime. So because we got downtime, I'm going to do Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is the one Zelda game I never really played. It's kind of the pivotal, critical game in the Zelda franchise because all the future Zelda games kind of split from the timeline that was created by that game, right? And I
What
played
the
it on
fuck is...
Monday,
I
and a decent amount of people showed up.
I don't know what this
Okay,
is.
but
Why?
it's not really, no one cares
Whoa.
about it on YouTube, really. It's not doing very well.
Whoa,
okay?
dude, this is pretty cool.
So obviously what that tells me is that's going to be a niche game. Yes, there is an audience for it, but it's not an audience that's going to be mainstream and be watching it constantly, and it's going to allow my business to keep afloat. Now, I'm already doing Pokemon Moon, and that already was a niche playthrough too. So now we've got two niche Nintendo playthroughs that if that's all that I play for January,
Yeah,
I'm not going to be able to pay
what
my bills.
false?
Seriously, like that's just
Seriously.
the reality of it. It's just not going to happen.
This is not
Okay.
gonna happen.
So that being said, I need to do something different in January. Something that's going to get people excited. Something that's going to bring people back who maybe been away while I was doing games that they weren't interested in December. And I have a few ideas. All right. Let me express those ideas to everyone so that you understand what my mindset is here. And let's see what people have to say.
What do you
First of
have
all,
to say?
I want to make it abundantly clear. I've said it a million times. People apparently
A
don't
million
believe me.
fucking times.
I'm not playing Street Fighter V anymore, okay? Street Fighter V came out with a Season 2, ooh, Christmas week. Give us more money to unlock another character. We rebalanced the game, and by the way, the consensus is the rebalance is terrible, and people still hate the fucking game. But I digress. I'm not playing any more Street Fighter V. It's a waste of time. The game was poorly developed. The game was poorly released. The game was poorly implemented.
The Dark Knight looks
DLC
kind of silly.
characters were
Like, is he
horrible.
supposed to be like a
Everything about the
dog?
game is terrible. It's the worst competitive Street Fighter ever created. Still, even though they've reduced the input delay and all the issues, it's still garbage. And I'm not wasting my fucking time with garbage.
I'm not wasting
I
my
would much rather
time.
play stuff that I want to play and have fun with it than play garbage. And that's the bottom line, is that game is crap, and if people keep supporting it, Capcom will keep making crap instead of making good games, so stop it. Okay, because the thing is, people have been hounding me. Phil, I can't believe you're not playing Street Fighter V anymore. It sucks. I don't play shitty games.
And
I
your only
play them
scrubs are
to
better than
review
me in
them,
Street
and I'm
Fighter
done
6.
with them. I'm not gonna go back and back and back to more shit. Like, there's a
I
pile
bet this
of
is just
shit.
gonna be a
Oh, look,
treasure
they
map.
sprayed some fucking potpourri scent on it. Should I shove my face right the fuck back into a pile of dog shit?
Yes.
No, I
He
know
did.
it sucks.
He
I'm
did
not
do
going
it.
back
He
to
did do
wasting
it.
my time.
When he did arcade
Stop
mode.
It. I mean, stop. It's so crazy how people are like, I need to go back.
Oh
to
my
it.
god, I don't have a
Phil,
big
you gotta keep
wallet.
playing Street Fighter.
This
No,
is
the
a
game
waste
sucks
of
and sucks.
time.
The thing is, there's other fighting games coming out this year that are going to be good. Injustice 2, hopefully Tekken 7.
Oh, that's
and
like a speed run to
maybe
get
Marvel
out.
vs. Capcom Infinite later this year, right? We'll see. But let's focus on those and stop. Just because there's no fighting game out right now doesn't mean you have to focus in on shit. There's tons of other stuff going on planet Earth that you don't have to waste your time with bad fighting games. Street Fighter 5 is a bad fighting game. Stop it.
Stop it.
Okay. Had to get out off my chest with the amount of people that have been bugging me about it. So,
You everything
what
that they
are
ask
my
you
ideas
because
for January?
you
Well,
like
I had a
Street
few
Fighter?
ideas. The first was, gee, I could do a throwback RPG playthrough because now would be the opportunity to do one before we get caught up with so many new releases that I never get to do another RPG. I was thinking Final Fantasy IV. It's not going to happen.
Not gonna
Bottom line
happen.
is right now, everyone, basically it's off the table because I'm already playing Pokemon Moon and I'm already playing Zelda, and both look like they're in playthroughs that aren't getting much interest at all. So I can't do a third playthrough of something that I'm really dying to do
I
just
forgot.
for no interest. That's the bottom line.
Not the
I know
command
people are
melody.
disappointed because when I do finally play Final Fantasy IV, it's going to be my
right,
second
left up.
ever walkthrough, not a playthrough, because I've played Final Fantasy IV so many times. It's the first Final Fantasy game I ever played. I've played it a million times. I'm going to be able to do it in enough detail to do a walkthrough for you. Just like I did with Final Fantasy 6 years ago. But I can't do it now. Because now I'm already caught up.
Oh, I
with so
should
much
do-
stuff
I should do
that
the,
isn't getting attention.
I should get the other
And I'm not gonna stop playing
empty
those
bottle.
games just because I want to start another one. So
Because it is nighttime. I
Final
can
Fantasy
do
IV
it.
is on hold. It'll eventually happen. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. Okay. And some people are like, and this is really annoying. I'm going to call this out too. Why doesn't Phil go back and finish Scarface? All right, I'll tell you why. Let's see.
You did
The game
finish Scarface.
sucks. It's just fucking an endless grind of bullshit. I hated a lot of it. It was funny because it was kind of like Final Fantasy 15 in a lot of ways. There were moments of greatness where you could see where Scarface kind of inspired some of the best things about these open world sandbox games of the future. But the fact that there's such a repetitive grind of garbage gameplay in there for fundraising ruins the game, okay? And people are like, why don't you go back to it? It was a good game. It was getting views. Wrong. The streams weren't getting views, and the videos on YouTube weren't getting views. No one really cared about this playthrough, except for guess who? The idiot kids who hate me, who want to see me rage at this game that I don't like, and then make montages about it all over the internet. Well, guess what? They already did it. Even though I didn't finish the fucking playthrough, they still made montages about it all over the internet, and that's the only reason anyone wants to see me go back, for those stupid negative reasons. So fuck that game. I'm not going back to it.
I
It
forgot
can
like the
rot fucking
camera
hell.
controls are
The game
inverted and it
sucks.
pisses me off.
There you go.
Not an
So
inverted
what
camera
can I
control
do
guy.
then in January? Well, I really, at this point, I've got one idea. Now, I'm totally open to other ideas, all right? But I have one idea, and it's not what you're thinking. Because a lot of people are like, oh, he's going to play Kingdom Hearts. Wrong.
Wrong.
Dude, ladies and gentlemen, Kingdom Hearts is another fucking RPG. It's another
shit.
niche title. It's another
No!
game that's not going to get attention, right?
Okay,
It's
yeah.
another game that's
It's
like
just a
download
cat.
that I would
It's
bounce
just
through.
a
I can't
cat.
play 5 niche games.
What
and
an
bounce them all at
idiot.
the same time. I will go out of business. And by the end of January, when Resident Evil 7 comes out, you'll see, sorry everyone, I'm off the internet and can't make videos anymore because I basically didn't make enough money to pay my bills. Therefore, I'm now in financial crisis and I have to get 2-3 fucking jobs and quit YouTube. So it's not going to happen, okay? I can't be doing all this shit, all right? I need to do something that's going to interest people, that's going to get people excited to watch my stuff again at a month when generally there's nothing else going on in gaming. My
Now-
idea is something that I've been playing
I
with in
don't
my head for a while.
remember
Something that I've wanted to do and really didn't have an
when
opportunity
you're supposed to
do, now
confront
I have
her.
the opportunity to do it. There's a game franchise
Is it
out there
like?
that when I
Am
started
I
to
right
play
in
it,
thinking you have to wait until like she
back
opens
when,
it, or can I just show
it's
up now
almost
and
like
it's gonna be
famous across
technically
the internet.
open? Like I don't
Because
remember what you're supposed to
understand
do
it.
with this.
The game doesn't do a good job of explaining itself, right? In fact, a lot of the things about this game franchise are never explained. You have to figure it out for yourself or have someone tell you.
I don't know. Like, Google it.
It's a game franchise that at first I hated so badly that I just left it for an extended period of time. But then eventually I came back to it. I grew to love it. And now it's actually one of my favorite series that I've ever done on the internet. So much so that I've played every single sequel and game kind of in that continuous series since they've been released. Of course, what I'm talking about is the games from Software. Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Demon Souls, and of course, I'm sure Bloodborne 2 is probably in development right now, right? So that being said, the one thing I've never done is actually done a legitimate playthrough of Dark Souls. I just never did it. What did I do? I flubbed it. The first time I tried to play the game, I didn't understand it. I didn't even know the basic gameplay mechanics of how the game was supposed to freaking work.
Oh, I guess there's to walk in. Okay, I overthought it.
And eventually,
I overthought it.
I ended up quitting it, not knowing where to go, what to do, and just being so frustrated. I said, "Fuck this," and I stopped playing it. Right? So then I went back to it 2 years later when I started live streaming in
No!
2013.
Damn it! Fuck this game.
And then again, I still didn't understand the gameplay mechanics.
Can I like save state? You can't rewind.
And really, what happened?
Oh,
was I ended up having a
this game's stupid. What a stupid game.
People were like, "You need to do this. You need to do this." And
I think I can just restart it. I don't think I have to like do anything
summoning
crazy.
people or
right?
people just through the stream
No,
chat
I'll have to
explaining
come back
blatantly,
another
"This is what
day."
you do.
Wait, I could just.
And honestly, I didn't legitimately beat the game. It's true, not even close. You know, that was one of the biggest assist playthroughs I've ever done in my life. But now, I have legitimately played Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Demon Souls to some extent. Although people did, that was the second game that I played in the series. So
Well, Switch.
How's but you know, Bloodborne,
Okay,
Dark Souls,
retro. If I could rewind time, then you'd say, "Oh, you're cheating. Why are you cheating?" But now I'm playing the way God intended. Now it's this is wrong. This is the wrong way to play the game. Okay, I see what's going on here.
In my head about certain parts of the game, but not others. And I guarantee you, if I were to replay Dark Souls 1, I would lose.
Okay, I'll just talk to this guy again. I thought I learned this song.
But at the same time, there's a chance that I'll actually do a lot better than the first run that I ever did, because now I kind of understand the freaking game. So, that being said,
GameCube on Switch.
I think I would maybe like to do a
I can't. Oh my god. Okay, whatever, man.
I'm not constantly summoning, and I'm not getting tons of advice from stream chat and stuff like that. The question is, if I did a second run through Dark Souls 1, would people watch? Would you show up for stream? Would you subscribe and cheer?
Oh my god.
Would you show up on YouTube and watch the videos on YouTube, right? Or is this going to be another case where everyone's excited and tells me to do something, and I start it, and within the first couple of sessions, everyone's gone, you know? And that's the problem here is, how do I hook attention? How do I hook your attention and keep you going? I would think that a game like Dark Souls would hook everyone's attention and keep them going, because this is a game I have history with. You know, I played it when it was new, and I failed, and I quit. I came back and kind of cheated, and now I'm here to do it legitimately years later. You know what I mean? But I don't know. A lot of times I have these ideas, okay, and they don't turn out so well. What I'm thinking is I could start playing it as early as next week and balance it with my year-end series, and I'll kind of balance it also with the other playthroughs that I'm doing that are more niche downtime playthroughs. And therefore, it won't be necessarily so much that I, you know, that it doesn't finish by the time Resident Evil 7 comes out. I mean, worst case scenario, we already know that I'm probably going to finish Pokemon Moon within 2 to 3 more sessions, so that'll be out of the way. So me balancing year-end series with Dark Souls and Ocarina of Time may be the way to go, I'm thinking. But again, I need kind of commitment from people that they're going to show up and they're going to watch.
I'm behind a sign. How did you even think that?
I don't know what else to do in January.
Come on, you fucking idiot.
Half my time for the next few weeks is going to be busy with year-end series, which, by the way, is how I'm going to close this video. I'm going to talk about the year-end series because I got an announcement about those right now, okay? But half the day, every day, I'm going to be working on these year-end series, whether it's my most disappointing games of the year, the funniest moments countdown, and then the Game of the Year awards. And those take weeks to go through. It's going to be probably this week, next week, the week after, and probably even into the second week of January until I finally finish those up, and now I'll have more time to do more gameplay, okay? So that being said, I can't start Dark Souls 1 and no one's watching, and no one's watching Zelda, and no one's watching anything. I just can't. I need to know, is this something that people are going to be interested in? Do you like this idea? The return to Dark Souls 1?
You saw nothing. Shut up.
Legitimate run. If not,
idiot.
I need, good ideas. And I know some people would say, oh, why don't you play Jak 3? Why don't you do this?
Play Jak 4.
Why don't you play Assassin's Creed Rogue? Because the bottom line is those aren't going to put butts in seats. Those are going to be downtime, niche playthroughs, things that will get kind of a little bit of attention from a small group of people, and I can't keep doing that kind of stuff during downtime. I need to get projects going that are going to get people excited again and reinvigorated to come back to my stuff. Especially after a month like December,
Okay.
where it was a lot of stuff that a lot of people
We're
were
doing
really
Tiny
interested
Cheese.
in. Okay.
I have Stormlight Lake Jack
So,
too.
I need
as
ideas.
one of his
Do you like the
favorites.
Dark Souls idea, balanced with Zelda and year-end series for January? Or do you have a better idea? If you have a better idea, feel free to share it in the comments of this video, on Twitter, @TheKomeDSP, email me, darksidephil@hotmail.com. Let me know, because I need help right now to get
Who's
attention
there?
back. I know that once the new releases hit, as usual, people will come back and start
What?
checking stuff out. But I can't wait.
Huh?
I can't wait a month for Resident Evil 7 to come out and make no money for the month. I just can't do it. You know what I mean? I mean, being real.
This is bullshit.
I have to.
What the
keep
fuck are you
going.
supposed to do?
And that's kind of the situation I'm in, where I want to keep doing this. I am enjoying what I'm doing on a daily basis, or else I wouldn't do it.
How am I not
I
doing
love
this
covering
right?
all these new releases for you guys.
Is aren't you
I'm having
supposed to
a
like
lot of fun
show
with
up?
my extended playthrough of Final Fantasy 15 and all that stuff, but it's kind of like now that I've got downtime, I don't know what to do anymore with this downtime. How do I fill it? How do I find things that people are going to
I don't know.
enjoy?
I don't know.
Projects
What-
that people want.
What am I
versus
missing?
something that a
What am
very
I
small
missing
select group
doing
of most
this?
People want, but the people don't actually show up to watch on a daily basis. That's my problem, is getting people to show up every day. Okay. All right. So that's that. Now, let's talk a little bit about the year-end series, and that'll end this video. As of tonight,
I did all this
right
work,
now,
and
when I
it's like,
finish
oh,
this video, and
Yeah, I
as I'm
swear you're supposed to
uploading,
talk right
I'm
here.
going to create the polls on thekingofhate.com, on which I need you guys and gals to vote on the funniest moments of 2016. People have been nominating these all year long. I'm going to take a personal look at them tonight, write them down, okay? I'm going to probably narrow it down to say, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 moments, and I'm going to make polls where you get to vote, okay?
I don't know.
So
I
based
don't
on
know
your
what-
votes, it's going to determine what were the funniest moments of the year. That data will be used in my fan-voted funniest moments of the year countdown, starting as soon as I finish the most disappointing moments of the year countdown. Speaking of which, that countdown is next, and that's going to start as soon as I get a chance. So tonight, I'm probably going to end up doing the funniest moments stuff. Tomorrow, I'll probably begin work on the most disappointing moments countdown, and maybe I'll even have a video out about it on Friday. Maybe start the countdown on Friday, right? And then maybe
It's
continue
been a
it
while
next
since I
week.
played this game. Cut me some slack.
We'll see. Oh, excuse me.
Maybe-
Let me take that back.
Oh, okay. I think you're
Definitely
supposed
won't
to.
be Friday.
Maybe you're supposed to keep
Because Friday I'm
following
actually
her,
going out and doing my errand,
and then
maybe
eventually
Saturday
she'll
night,
like
where I'm gonna
open
start
it.
that countdown. Okay. So that's the deal. The disappointing games of 2016 are the first year-end countdown, and the poll for funniest moments is coming up, and that's going to be the second countdown. So you need to start voting tonight. Okay. When I get the poll live or the polls live, I'll try to either put the descriptions and the links or the links in the description of this video. I'll tweet them out. I'll do everything I need to get the word out there so that you can get active and start voting on that stuff, because I really do need, obviously it's your votes, your nominations, your votes. I need your votes in order to determine what the funniest moments are, okay? And then Game of the Year awards will be the last thing, so 3 year-end series this year.
It's
okay?
just a cat.
All right, that is it. Thanks for listening. I hope now that you're more up on what's going on. Thanks for the great Twitch stuff. Let's try to keep that up.
Good
because
Twitch
now that
stuff.
It's slowing down, I'm nervous. What if this Twitch revenue goes away? Do I want to stream every day? And that's what
Oh
I'm
my
gonna be faced
God,
with if
why?
Streaming doesn't end up being profitable every day. So, sub, use bits to cheer.
I'm
all
glad
that
you
stuff
didn't
on
notice.
Twitch.
I'm
Please
glad
keep
you
that
didn't
going,
notice.
And I'll keep streaming. YouTube, it's slow. I don't know what to do to turn it around, which is why I'm trying to get your feedback. Do you think a Dark Souls run would fix that? Or do you think, no, I got to do something different? I don't know. I'm looking for your feedback, okay? All right, that's it, everyone. Thank you for watching. And I will hopefully see you, all this week for new stuff. Tomorrow's going to be patron stuff, where I do multiplayer with patrons. Friday is probably going to be the continuation of either Pokemon or Zelda. And we'll go from there, all right? That's it, everyone. Peace out. Thank you. Hello, folks. DSP here.
Okay, this is my
and
favorite
really,
video. This
I am
is my
exhausted.
favorite
I
DSP
am-
video. This DSP video is the best video. Immense enjoyment from this video. Let's watch it.
Though I don't even know what the word is for it anymore. I just said something on Twitter about how I just spent the greater part of the past 2 hours when I should have been working on my year-end series, completely wasting my time trying to get stuff fixed from another behind-the-scenes attempt of people trying to fuck with me and ruin me and my business. It's absolutely true. I'm going to basically give you the short and sweet version. For the past year, actually, it's now been over a year, okay? Someone who doesn't like me created a new account on my forums, pretended to be someone else, was trying to be nice to me, nice to everyone else, nice to a lot of people on my forums, got in everyone's good graces, eventually became a moderator on my stream chat, IRC, when I was streaming on YouTube, and then subsequently became a moderator on my Twitch TV stream chat, and got access to Nightbot. If you don't know what Nightbot is a robot, basically, for stream chat moderation, and what the bot does is it prevents things such as spamming, excessive use of caps lock, or people coming in and spamming links, stuff like that, but also it allows people to use some nice commands. If I wanted to put in, ! Twitter, Nightbot would say, oh, here's Phil's Twitter, go check it out, stuff like that. So it's business purposes, and it's also moderation purposes. It's a really good bot, and it's free to use, which is awesome. This person had access to it, again, after pretending to be a nice person for the greater part of a year, more than a year, actually.
I was just seeing...
this person set up this bot so that tomorrow, it's actually January 3rd tonight, tomorrow they were going to turn on all this nasty stuff on this bot. The bot had over 100 commands. I'm not exaggerating.
100 commands.
100 commands set up, involving myself, involving my friends, involving my family, nasty stuff. So, for example, talking about personal issues that I've had, making fun of me, insulting me. They actually had pictures of my fucking father on there, which are not even public pictures. So very, really fucking nasty stuff. Like, this person spent over a year basically setting this elaborate prank up so that they could completely take over my stream chat starting tomorrow, disrupt my streaming capabilities, basically, and then force me to not work so that I could fix all of it. Now, I do want to say thank you to my fans and viewers who actually were kind of diligent in keeping their eyes and ears open about this. The bottom line is I already kind of knew about it, because I'm not stupid. Let's put it that way.
I swear, am I doing something wrong? I swear that's what, like...
I just wasn't sure. And obviously, when you have a community of people who are moderators and stuff for you, and they're not paid employees, okay?
Okay.
You have to be a lot more lenient, and you have to kind of have a lot more patience. It would be one thing if I had a paid staff who moderates for me, but I don't. I don't make a lot of money anymore. In particular, because of false copyright strikes and things against me, I don't have any kind of financial resources to hire professional help. I rely on viewers and fans to do it for free. And I'm incredibly appreciative of the people who do it, which is why when I kind of...
Okay, I guess I have to get, like, really close.
A few days ago, I was surprised, but I didn't exactly know what was going on. And then I got the definitive answer about it tonight. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So how did I find out about all this? Okay, how did I find out that basically my stream chat was being planned to be completely taken over and hijacked, and my stream...
There we go! Oh my god, this is
stop
bullshit.
streaming and try to figure all this out.
You startled me! My heart is racing.
Basically, these people are...
Wait, are you?
They
the
publicly
kind of
talk
creep who
about this
goes
kind of shit all the
around...
time. In fact, if you can believe it...
Going around at night scaring people? That's just plain mean. Okay, this is what you think. I'm the hero... I'm the hero of time. Do I say an ally of justice? Okay, we're just gonna do this. I know I have a feeling it's a night creeping rascal, but I'll do ally of justice. I'm not a thief. Please let me go. Okay, at least circumstance. I was once the richest little debutante in this town. I know that. I saw you in that one mansion, and now the other guy's there. Life of poverty began. That's kind of funny. This love Maggie, who was the poorest girl in town, suddenly got filthy rich. It makes me so mad. Like, why don't they just be friends? Just be friends. Very well. Unfortunately, no. But why not? Because I like you. Quiet you. I had to say I was curious to see where it was gonna go. Nice. Okay.
I know you'll look at this and say, I can't believe it. They have their own chat, their own streaming service and chat where they all go and they live stream my video. Here's a video, right? A video of mine, a vlog from what? Fucking 2009 or something? Who knows? A vlog here of me putting up a Christmas tree, right? And they watch these detractor videos.
These detractor videos.
Don't play videos. And they watch videos, you know.
I love that this got like this like ruined DSP for no reason, honestly. Like I can understand like some of the things he brings up, I guess like the person pretending to be a LARPing to be a mod is like kind of like it that's something else completely, but this is just kind of funny. Like, they're not doing anything directly to him, they're just watching DSP videos. Like, this he's like, that's currently there is like, I think it was Tevin watching Christmas vlogs. Like, is that really worth getting upset about? Of course not. That'd be stupid.
Legally stolen from my channel, these nasty videos. They
legally stolen
here,
from his...
wait,
he says legally stolen. Dude, doesn't he mean just stolen? Saying... Oh no, maybe say...
videos, and they watch videos, you know, illegally stolen from my channel.
Okay, he did say illegally stolen. Felted. I got felted.
Basically, this is their pastime. This is what they do. This is actually
this is our pastime.
Their way to get their jollies. This is these people.
Yeah, this is how I get my
this
jollies,
is like
bitch. This is how I get
actual
my jollies,
healthy
bitch.
behavior. When people like you and me see something like this, they're like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So there's a bunch of people who just sit here and make fun of DSP 24/7. Yes, yes. And this particular person who is pretending to be someone else, pretending to be a nice person, and became a moderator, is one of these people. All right. And they talked about the plan publicly here. Eventually, people got wind of it. They told me about it, and I shut it down tonight. So, thank God that there are people out there who do keep their eyes and ears open, and they caught this ahead of time, and it didn't negatively affect...
This always happens. There's always someone, always, willing to snitch for Phil. Isn't it funny?
My streaming capabilities, alright? It would have been a disaster. Now, to make matters even worse, as if you won't believe it, because I didn't believe it until I was like, holy shit, I just realized it. This person, alright, who pretended to be a nice person, whatever, this person is the same person and or involved with the same group of people who in 2015 posted up fan art on my forums so that I could use it in my videos. And then when I used that fan art in my videos, they gave me false copyright strikes on YouTube. And because of that, my channels on YouTube were in jeopardy of being shut down, and my business was going to be shut down. So I had to remove some 600 videos that contained fan art because of this, because this stupid loophole that YouTube had where people could use false copyright strikes against you for fan art. And when I deleted those 600 videos, my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, dropped by about 3 million.
That's kind of cool that you see the trees bend
and
like
that.
that.
And when YouTube sees something like that, YouTube says, well, someone's got to delete videos and lose 3 million views. It means they were doing something wrong or illegal. And they removed me from YouTube search rankings, which basically means My videos don't show up in YouTube search that often anymore. Okay, so when the new
This
game
I
comes out,
don't
someone says,
like
I
this
wanna see
dungeon that
who's
all that
playing
much.
Uncharted
Honestly,
4.
if
They
you
go for a
ask me,
playthrough
this
or
ain't my
walkthrough.
favorite
My
dungeon.
videos don't show up in YouTube search anymore.
Up.
So I used to get thousands upon thousands of people who would come to my channel to watch my stuff because I would show up in YouTube search, and I don't get that anymore because I'm out of there because of these people who broke the law and filed false copyright claims against me. It's the same fucking people. So in 2015, a year-long plot. For the first half of the year, they put fan art on my forums. The second half of the year, they gave me false copyright strikes. They cost me tens of thousands of dollars and almost put me out of business. Now I'm actually in financial danger of having my business shut down because of these fucking assholes. So now for 2016, they were like, what's the next elaborate thing we can do? Waste another year of our lives. Oh, we'll pretend to be nice people so that we can get in Phil's good graces, become moderators, and then we can fucking try to destroy his stream chat. I mean, holy fuck. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
These people are not sane people. This is not what a normal person does. This is what a sick person does. 2 years of this person's fucking life have been dedicated to try to destroy me and not allow me to do this as a business. And basically destroy my life because now, you know, because I'm so low on funds, I can barely pay my bills. I'm in a lot of financial debt now because I had to rack up debt to pay off stuff and my taxes and shit. And they think it's funny. They actually think this is funny. And at this point, I don't even know what to say or do anymore. But I'm just so fucking tired at this point. You know what I mean? Like, since day one, all I've ever wanted to do was play games on YouTube, have fun, share those experiences with others. You know, not even just YouTube, Twitch, or whatever. Share that with you and have a good laugh. And that's all I ever wanted to do. These people are so
did I miss the
sick that they actually want to destroy me. Like, they want to get me off of YouTube, put me in financial ruin, and I don't know what they think I'm going to do with my life after that. It's certainly not like I could run out and get another job that's going to pay as much as me doing YouTube and Twitch. This is a pretty fucked up situation. So, it's almost 9 p.m. my time. Normally, I start work around 6:30 p.m. after dinner. So, I just lost about 2.5 hours of time when I should have been working on my year-end series. I now have to try to rush to get a year-end series video out tonight. More than likely, it's gonna get out, but I'm gonna be working super late, tired as hell. I just wanted to share this with you. This is what I'm going through at this point. And I will say this, 2016, I felt was a good year because I didn't have this kind of shit. After all the false copyright strikes and shit in 2015, that screwed me over. 2016, for the most part, was a really positive year. You know, with KO Gaming coming out and getting popular for a while there, and people coming out for videos and streams and really enjoying everything that I did on YouTube, and pretty much all the feedback I got was that I'm doing good. You know, I was having fun, and I'm still having fun. I just want you to understand, I'm not getting discouraged and I'm not quitting, but this stuff is just, it's out of control at this point. How the fuck could you be a part of something like that and think that it's okay? You know what I mean? Trying to destroy my life. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I just don't get, how can you do that to someone? I'm lost. Maybe because I'm a rational human, or I'm a good human. You know, I have morals.
He's a good human.
I put myself up to a standard where I wouldn't do this kind of shit to anyone. You know? There's plenty of people in this life who've wronged me. Okay? Like, concretely wronged me. And I've gone after none of them. Okay? I just let it go. And I move on with my own positive life. These are people who I don't even know who the fuck they are. And they're out to destroy me, to kill me. In a lot of ways. Swatting me and shit. I mean, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
I just don't get it anymore. You know, it wasn't bad enough to put me into dire financial straits with all the shit that they did to me in 2015. Now, for a year, setting up an elaborate prank to basically screw up my stream.
I did not know you could do
for how
that
long.
when you like
Luckily,
use the grappling
got
hook
caught
like
ahead of
that.
time and I
That's
shut
kind
it
of
down
cool.
tonight. So, again, I want to say thank you to those of you who are fans, true fans, who are, you know, who do nice things for me. I appreciate it. You know, the people who figured this plan out, thank you. I can't do this without you. That's the bottom line.
Oh, did I miss
you know,
the...
This has always been
You're trying to kill
thing
me.
That's a community-based thing. The only reason I'm still here is because of the community of viewers, right? The hardcore people who aren't affected by all this negative shit and stick around day after day, thick through thin. So thank you to you guys and gals, of course. All right, I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna get to work on my year-end videos, which I've now
Yeah, I
lost
think I
2
missed
hours
the,
of work doing.
You're trying to kill
Delightful,
me.
but I still hope that you'll check it out when it does go live. All right, everyone? Fair enough. All right, thank you. And I'm getting back to work.
I forgot the song.
What is up, everyone? Darkside Phil here, and this video
up,
is
down,
separate from everything else.
right,
I
left,
wanted to do it as
right.
a separate video, so that way it's not
Up,
congested into a weekly
down,
review of something else,
left,
which is
right,
very,
left,
very
right.
As you know, for the past several months, I mean the past half year really, ever since the summer, I've been trying to keep all of you guys and gals, the viewers, abreast of the situation.
Let me just have to
what's been
fucking
going
talk
on
to this
with
guy.
myself and my YouTube business.
I haven't seen you in
Bottom
quite some
line is
time.
I am at risk.
I'm surprised
Because
you're
of
able to
YouTube
find me
changes and
here.
the things that YouTube
You're
has
wondering
changed
why I'm
in the past
all the
6
way
to 8
down
months
here.
on YouTube,
I'm
completely
practicing.
changing new algorithms yet again without publicly
It
telling
isn't-
anyone that they were doing it, and now actually completely lying to the public, saying that they don't know what the change is, even though big YouTubers, the biggest YouTuber, much
Really?
bigger than me, have
Perhaps
come out and said,
okay.
our views are down, we're getting people unsubbed on a daily basis, our ad revenue is down, what is up YouTube? And YouTube's like, we don't know.
I am a maestro.
I'm in a situation, sadly, where I'm not protected like those big guys. You know, those big guys, when they're
You're not a
getting
big
hundreds
dog.
of thousands of views on every video, and they're making hundreds
Down,
of thousands of
left,
dollars a year to
right,
millions of dollars
up,
a year.
Right.
Oh
no.
no, they lost 10 to 20% of their
Down,
business.
down,
Just means
up,
that, you know, they
right,
can't afford
left,
that second extra
right,
expensive
down.
car, or their fucking
What?
yacht, or their office, you know, has to downgrade from the
Down,
20 rooms
left,
to the
no.
10 room. For me,
Down,
it means I can't pay my
down,
bills.
left,
All right?
right,
That's the bottom line of the
left,
situation that I've been
right,
in ever since the
down,
middle of
down.
last year.
I
All
forgot
of
the
a sudden, in
song.
the middle of 2016,
Give me a
somehow
break.
My views plummet out of nowhere, even though YouTube is saying
Down,
engagement is
right,
up
left.
and likes are up and people are watching for a longer period of time and everything I'm doing is good. My business went like this when it came to profit. Okay, I've been trying to keep everyone in the loop on what's going on. I have a big update today.
Why can't I
and I'm
just,
gonna tell you
like-
about the things that I've been doing.
Oh,
behind
it's
the
up, up,
scenes.
down,
Trying to
left,
keep
right.
everything
Okay,
working, keep it afloat.
up,
In fact, I'll talk a little bit
down,
about some of the stuff
right,
that's going on
left,
back
right.
in Connecticut that I have not really revealed at all yet. Because I know a lot of people are wondering, well, is Phil going to be able to keep doing YouTube? What's going on, right? The bottom line is there's good news and there's bad news. But the reason I'm really making this video today is because I'm appealing to you once again for help. I really
Oh my god, I forgot to
seriously need your help. Just like the first time I made a video about this, what was it, back in October?
There we go, I
of
did it.
2016.
I always do
Pretty
the
much
song,
in the
guys.
exact same situation, and let me explain what's going on here, alright? So, I've made a lot of changes, if you haven't noticed yet. I've made a lot of changes based directly on your feedback ever since this whole situation started last summer and then through the hardcore gaming season when all of a sudden my views seemed to be down and everything wasn't working out. And I'm like, how am I going to keep this business afloat if everything's down according to YouTube? And I directly listened to what you told me to do, alright? I started streaming not as much, but then something happened, okay, because first thing people said was stream less, just have people watch the videos on YouTube more. But then people said, well, why don't you just go back to Twitch? Because Twitch now is very profitable. People say that streaming on Twitch is a profitable place to stream. So I did. I went back to Twitch for 2 months now. I've been back on Twitch TV. Daily, I'm live streaming over there. And I have to say, people are showing up for the streams. They are subbing.
I like how
have
Medley
people
had
who are
more of a
subs and
cutscene
growing on my Dark
when
Side
she
Phil channel
awoke
on
into
Twitch.
being a sage.
I've
She
got
got nothing.
people who
Mika
are
got
streaming
nothing.
Stream chat every day and participating, and it has been profitable to stream over there. So in that regard, 2 thumbs up to everyone when it comes to Twitch. First of all, thank you for convincing me to go back. And number 2, thank you because it's actually getting me some extra funds that I desperately need now in order to keep this business afloat. So thanks for all those recommendations. It's worked out really well, and I'm very grateful for those who have headed over there and have been participating in Twitch stuff. All right. I also want to say thank you to those who have stepped up and pledged to my Patreon when normally you wouldn't have or you hadn't in the past because you took heed to what I was saying last year when I said, listen, if I don't get extra support from the viewers, that's it. It's over. It's true.
Over.
If I didn't get that extra patron support and I didn't start making that extra money on Twitch, I probably right now wouldn't be able to do this anymore. So just in the past 4 to 5 months, you guys and gals have helped me out immensely. I want you to know that, okay? Now, behind the scenes of all that going on, I said, well, there's not much else I could change on YouTube. There's just not. There's not much else I could change on YouTube. If I were to stop doing raw gameplay videos and just do all edited style videos, guess what would happen? Nothing. I wouldn't get any increase in viewership because the way that YouTube is now set up is that my DSP gaming channel will not show up in search results. So even if, let's say, I played Resident Evil 7, and instead of doing all raw gameplay footage of 9.5 hours, I did a 4 to 5 hour playthrough, which is edited like every other YouTuber does, I wouldn't get any extra views. In fact, I would have gone out of business because it wouldn't.
I didn't notice Mako was sitting on top of
I
the
would have gotten no
line.
additional views because I don't show up in YouTube search anymore.
Pretty funny.
It's just true. It's just
true.
absolutely true because what happened in 2015 with the copyright strikes, even if I changed my entire business to edited content like everyone else, I would go out of business overnight. So I can't do that. I mean, what I would like to do ideally is do the raw gameplay on DSP Gaming and then do montages for KO Gaming, where I would like to not only have highly edited reviews and my year-end series, but also montages of fun special events, playthroughs, and the like. So, if you haven't seen it yet, this week in particular, I just posted up the best of the Twitch and Chill Marathon over there. I did a Twitch and Chill Marathon last week where it was all interactive stuff with both fans and trolls. Ended up being an incredibly entertaining stream, and I did a big montage of it over on KO Gaming. That's the kind of stuff that I would like to do. Raw gameplay on DSP Gaming because it has to exist regardless.
It has
the
to
edited
exist.
content over on KO Gaming, and let's make KO Gaming grow because KO Gaming does show up in YouTube search results. We've seen that definitive evidence in 2016 when my video about Homefront the Revolution got almost 1 million views, when my 2 videos about No Man's Sky each got almost 100,000 views. Actually, I take it back, one had over 100,000, I think one was like 50 or 60,000. Or my review of Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which also ended up getting a ridiculous
Come on.
That channel, KO Gaming, has potential to grow massively. That's why I want to put any new efforts and new content like montages on that channel, because that's the channel that has the potential to grow. DSP Gaming has no potential to grow anymore. Yeah, it'll very slowly, every once in a while, get some new subscribers, but it's just not. It's destroyed. That channel was destroyed by false copyright strikes against it in 2015, and if anything, now we've seen, it can't come back.
We keep talking about the copyright strikes. That's like the one thing that's kind of like insane about this like period of time in DSP lore is that you will always hear about the fucking copyright strikes.
At the same level it is forever because of what happened in 2015. The illegal actions of 2 pieces of shit against me in 2015, and I can't fix it. I've tried, I've busted my ass, I can't fix it. There's nothing I can do to fix that. That's how Google made YouTube work. So, that's one thing I've done, is what I'd like to do, keep doing the raw gameplay on DSP Gaming, but all edited montages and things on KO Gaming. That's one major change that I've been doing YouTube-wise that I think could help in the long run.
I think I'm going to stop playing.
Number 2, behind the scenes of everything going on YouTube, I've been doing something for myself. For those who don't know, I own a condo in Connecticut. It's the condo that I bought in 2009, I want to say. Because I started on YouTube in 2008, and then I bought the condo summer of 2009, which allowed me to start filming full-time when I wanted to, because I had the space to do it. Not that I was in my parents' house or whatever trying to film in the bedroom, which you can't do 24/7, right?
Right.
So I bought this condo in Connecticut in 2009. In 2014, I moved across the country to here, where I now live, Washington State. Now, the good news is, it's allowed me to have a better setup, my dedicated office. I can stream.
No, I'm curious. Is DSP talking? Is he talking right now? He is talking right now. No, this is from yesterday. No. No, get this out of here. But he is talking.
How's everyone today? How y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
Yeah, I could buy a dedicated Bluetooth adapter. Likely that would end up working better with the controller, but it's not that big of a concern. Like I said, the D-pad is good on the Wolverine controller, so we'll probably try that out. Well, you keep saying there's an imposter King Michael, but no one is talking in chat with the name King Michael. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm scrolling all the way up. I don't see anybody. Oh, this one way up here? Okay, I got him. He's like way, 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 way up there like 5 minutes ago. Okay.
Alright.
All right.
I don't think I missed much.
What is my opinion on the PlayStation Fighting Stick? I don't have one because I don't have it. If I had the stick, I would review it. I don't have it. It's not even out yet, right? They don't even have a release date for it.
It does have a release date.
I might get it when it has a release date.
Oh my god, he doesn't know. You can pre-order it right now. It has a date and everything. Come on. Come on.
Mr. Killer Goose says, yes, I definitely recommend you get another weapon, ASAP in Mina because the hammer is tough as nails
I
to
don't
use.
know what I
Oh
want to
man,
play.
I wish in a game like Mina, they would
Mina?
make it abundantly clear at the start. It would be like, you know, expert only or something. So, you know, oh, it's my first run. I'm not going to use that weapon.
I'll play
I mean, I
Devil
want to
May Cry.
learn the game
Think
before
it's
I'm
like
challenging
mainstream
myself
game.
to the point where I'm getting my nuts crushed by the first boss.
Actually, you don't know. Since I don't know if Retro's still here. Well, we're gonna play Final Fantasy VII, and if he ain't here, I'm deleting it. So Retro better be happy. Better be fucking happy. If he ain't here, I'm deleting the game. Official.
Oh, I'm sure there are mods for Symphony of the Night. I'm absolutely sure there are. There's pre-orders for the PlayStation 5 tickets coming out in August. Where are they? How do you pre-order?
Oh my god, this guy needs help so much. Where do I go? Where do I pre-order? What do I do? Like, dude, you have the fucking internet.
You know where I'll look it up and see if I can maybe take a look at the pricing and stuff.
I can look it up now, dude. Why don't you look it up? Oh my god.
Oh, it was announced. I missed it because I didn't watch Sony's State of Play. People are saying it was announced during State of Play. Oh. So how do you get it?
This dude is helpless. This dude would be like he would starve. He would starve if nobody cared enough.
Everywhere has it? Is it on Amazon?
Everywhere has it. You can like fucking find it by just
What's it called? What's its official name?
what's its official name? It's called the PlayStation Dildo.
Flex Strike, is that it?
It's a PlayStation Dildo.
Yes.
And Chad Warden is
Pre-order price guarantee $200.
Whoa.
What the hell are those buttons? Oh no, those buttons do not look good.
Oh no.
What are these buttons?
Hey, son.
It's
of
wireless.
what's
That's
up?
actually kind of cool
Kinda
if there's
cool.
no delay.
Kinda cool. I'm pretty good.
Want to take a look at it? Here, let's take a look at it together. Here it is. I don't like... Look at these buttons. They're transparent buttons. I don't know how good those could possibly be.
They're great. They're gonna be great. Don't worry about it.
See? Those are not tournament quality buttons at all.
Tournament
So
quality.
it's their own proprietary hardware. You got to wonder how good it's going to be. It comes with a sling carrying case. Wirelessly with PlayStation Link or wired with USB-C connection. Now, what the hell does that mean?
This dude, he's a caveman. Wired with a USB-C cable. What does that mean? Okay, Sonoquan says, "How are you?" What does that mean? How are you? What do you mean by that? Like,
Store your restrictor gates and the PlayStation Link wireless adapter right inside the device. So it comes with its
And this
own
ain't
proprietary
no
wireless adapter
hoodlums
called the
again.
PlayStation
Don't
Link.
just
And apparently
have all
that's
the-
going to have low latency. It's claiming.
It's claiming.
And it even says it works on PC. See that?
You say something? Huh. I said you say something? Any
Okay.
controller works on PC.
40 hours of wireless play.
Oh, look at
Interesting.
that. I don't have any packs to open. I can show you
That's it. Anything else? Any
figures,
stats down here?
but I don't have my camera connected. I don't
actually
want to use my
making
camera. How now look at that. It got empty all of a sudden. What's
Mine thing I like
going
is that
on?
it's wireless. I wouldn't have to run wires across my floor. And if it really does
Damn.
have ultra low latency. with
Okay,
the-
this is sus. This is sus from him. So he's like, "Oh, if it's wireless, it'd be great." I thought you would want wired because you want the fastest possible input. This is stupid. He's either saying this so he can talk himself out of buying it because it's $200 fucking dollars. Like, he doesn't need this. There would be more use of him buying a fucking hitbox at this point.
proprietary wireless technology, maybe it's good.
Damn. It's empty because of guys like you. Yipes! You've seen
I
the
am
news,
very
right?
curious about the buttons.
Avalanche
They don't
says
look
there'll
good.
be
Like,
more bombings.
This button, see
Only
with the
devoted
style of
employees
button,
like
and
me
you
would
notice
go
they're
to
not really
Midgar on a
showing
day like
like, too many
today.
angles and stuff.
You work for Shinra, bitch? I won't give
Yeah, I
into
don't know.
violence. Barrett,
I feel like it's
come
gonna be
on.
like a sticky push button. It's not gonna be
Fuck
a clicky
you,
button.
lucky
You want
bitch.
clicky style for fighting games. So that's what's actually giving me pause here, is the buttons. Also, you have no idea what kind of joystick that is.
Oh my god.
$200 to buy the proprietary stick, and it may control like crap. How old's my current stick? 2 years.
So what are we
But I've already
gonna
replaced
do
the components.
now?
I already replaced the joystick and the buttons in it.
Shit.
So technically, the joystick
the
and
hell
buttons are
you
about
so
a year
calm?
old.
You're
Just the
busting
body of the
up my
stick is 2
rhythm.
years old. Yeah.
What are
Huh.
you, DJ?
What do I play that would use a stick? Every single Friday, I play Friday Night Fights. Coming up, we got the Avatar fighting game. We got Marvel Tokon.
It is insane. Insane. This guy is still LARPing like he wants to play the Avatar game. This dude hasn't seen Avatar. Like, the only person in that household I believe would have watched that show is Kat. So is he really just gonna play the game for Kat? I wonder if that's what's going on here. He's gonna buy the game, and then he's gonna play it, the Kat's gonna watch him play, then she's gonna like play it on his account or some shit. Why does he want to play Avatar? There were all these other fighting games. And games in general, but other shows. He's like, oh, I haven't watched it. Why would I want to play a show? Why would I want to play that? But now he wants to LARP on the fucking Avatar game. Because that game does have a lot of hype behind it. But dude, he doesn't even know what Aang is. He doesn't know, like, it's gonna be so awkward if he plays the game and then he just suddenly knows all this Avatar lore. Oh my god, it's Azula! Remember that episode where she goes crazy and she fights Zuko and then Katara actually saves the day? That's great! If he says shit like that, that would blow my mind. If he like knows the lore. Azula looking kind of bad in that game. I thought a lot of people said that. I thought I saw people actually say that they were hyped because of Azula. They showed her gameplay and people were like, "Oh my god, I want this game now." I saw more people get hyped after like the gameplay reveal for her. But I don't. To me, the animation still looks weird. The only thing that kind of won me over was it was like it's gonna be like $30, and that's just enough for me to be like, okay, I want to see what this game's about. Like $30 is pretty good. Like I got that Bleach Rebirth Soul, whatever. That was like $60, and that game just kind of like it had all this hype behind it, and then went away. I'm saying bad as in hot for clarity, but I like her. Oh, okay. But yeah, I the animation still looks kind of weird to me, but whatever. Like it looks like there's more. It might be good. It might be good. I'm getting a little bit optimistic, but it's still kind of like I still feel like this game is gonna die within a month. I just don't. It's weird that we're talking about this game. Like same with Invincible Versus. How many people are still playing that game, or talking about it? I should say. I don't know.
And then I'm sure in the future I'll be going back to games like Street Fighter 6 for various reasons eventually.
Whoa, buddy.
Friday, I play Friday Night Fights. Coming up, we got the Avatar fighting game. We got Marvel Tokon. And then I'm sure in the future I'll be going back to games like Street Fighter 6.
In the future, he'll be willing to go back to Street Fighter 6. This guy made a big deal about quitting Street Fighter 6. I'm quitting Street Fighter 6. And now he's like, yeah, I might go back to it. Yeah, probably until fucking Vega comes out. Season 5. When Vega comes out, that's when he's gonna play it. And then he'll play when Balrog comes out, and then he'll never go back to it. Once he gets the entire Super Turbo cast in the game, he'll just leave. He won't go back to Street Fighter 6. He has no affinity to Makoto, if Makoto ever gets added. He has no affinity to alpha characters. I mean, he fucking LARPed like he gave a shit about fucking C. Viper, and then he never went back to her. He played Alex, a character he said he hated. but he never wanted to try Z Viper. And you think he's gonna go back to year 4? Fuck no. What do you think he's gonna play? Fucking Tifa? He's married, stupid! And there's a bunch of new characters. This guy does not respect anything new. He didn't care for Mano, he didn't care for Marisa. He pretended to care about Marisa, to be honest. Oh my god. I don't think I did. I think I did see where you like rage quit Marvel. I saw that.
6 for various reasons, eventually.
I'll go back to... That's also setting me. I will go back to Street Fighter 6 for various reasons. Oh my god, this dude, man.
So yeah, I would
Looks like
definitely
they just
use it.
finished connecting
Just
the
the
cards.
question
We're
is
finally
it
leaving.
good? And I don't know. I'm very... Whenever I see something like this, I'm skeptical. When there already is a tournament standard, you know, Sanwa or Famitsu are the 2 brands that everyone uses in their arcade fight sticks.
Oh, what does Hitbox use now? I
I'm
don't
curious
know.
about a Sony proprietary
So
stick
what's our next
that has
target?
its own joystick, its own buttons. The wireless
listen to
technology I
Mr.
like. I want the
Serious about
the
his
idea
work.
that it could be wireless but still have no delay.
Alright, I'll tell
is
you.
excellent. That way I don't have
Jesse's
to run
probably
wires across the floor.
already... I'll be right back. I go to
But
the
I
bathroom.
don't know about, you know, the buttons. I'll think about it. It's a maybe. I definitely could get it. And it comes out when? August 6th. So if I get it, yeah, if I get it, we could use it with all the new fighting games. You know? Okay. I'll think about it. We'll think about it. I'm not gonna 100% say yes, I'm gonna get it, but it's definitely a consideration. I'll leave it there for me to look at later. The first contribution of the day has arrived, and it is from Big Juicy Turds. It's a $5 tip. All right. He says I don't have to read the message. He said something nice, but he said I don't have to read it. Okay, thank you, Big Juicy Turds, for $5. Our first contribution of the day. So, a few things to talk about today on the morning show. First off, yesterday, as you guys know, I was in a good mood, and I gave amnesty to a ridiculous amount of people, both on Kick and YouTube. I unbanned a ton. Like, I'm not even kidding. I unbanned, like, probably 3 to 4 dozen people across both platforms. I got a ton of emails on the back end, and I unbanned people with those emails, too. So, yeah, if, you know, if you got unbanned, congrats. But please behave, you know. You still have to abide by the rules. Just because I unbanned you doesn't mean that, you know, you have free reign to do whatever. I see most of the people who I unbanned are back. A couple have not come back. It is what it is. But thanks for being here. If you're on the Kick side of stuff, okay, I currently have the lowest number of subs I've ever had on Kick, for whatever reason, and that sucks. What's happened is a lot of the regulars who used to come by and support just aren't around for some reason. I don't know why. It would be great to get some Kick support today, whether that's kicks or subs, to try to boost numbers back again to what they were. But I don't know what else to say, you know. It is what it is. You know, here we are, 2 days, day 2 of streaming, right? And the top 2 people on the leaderboard are trolls. And there's only very few subs, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 subs outside of the 4 troll. Actually, no, that's a troll too. So actually, it's 5 subs. That's the reason, you know? Basically, people are not coming by and supporting the channel like they used to on Kick for whatever reason. Don't know why. But it would be great if you could support. If you like the Kick stuff and you appreciate that I, you know, basically unbanned a whole bunch of people to give people a second chance, okay? Someone tipped $1.50, says, don't be skeptical. The buttons feel amazing and are designed by Sanwa. I play a ton of FGC. I can't believe how good the wireless tried it at Tokon Showcase at an anime con. Oh, interesting. So someone took the $1.50 to say that basically the joystick is good. I'll consider it. Thinking about it. Maybe I will, and then I could do a review and everything, you know. That'd be cool. Edge Reads is gonna sell fast. Yeah, but It's over a week since the Sony showcase, almost 2 weeks, and it's still available for easy pre-order. I don't think it's gonna sell out, just being honest.
Oh, you ran to Ken. Of course you ran to Ken. This guy, this fucking guy. They probably already told you, but there's a security
Really?
checkpoint at the top
Rumors are
plate.
saying the Ocarina of Time
It's the
remake won't
90s.
be a one-to-one remaster. Would you replay the
Yeah,
original
picking
leading up
all
to the
the
rework?
traits.
No, I wouldn't. The rework's too close. The rework's coming out this year. I'm guessing in the fall.
The rework.
I wouldn't want to play the game now, and then within a month it's out, and we have to play it again. You know?
Are
I'd
you
rather just
kidding
play it.
me? He thinks that, dude. The remake doesn't even have a month. We don't even know what month it's coming out, and he thinks it's coming out in a month. Yeah, it's coming out in July. That's why they didn't say anything. If it's coming out in a month, and Ocarina of Time is not a long. Whatever. Okay.
In the case of Code Veronica X, we don't even know when the entire game
Okay.
comes
I don't care. Which Shinra is very proud of. We can't use our fake IDs anymore. No. Good morning.
Yeah, there is a rumor. I guess we could talk about this briefly. There is a rumor. We talked about this yesterday, didn't we? That Microsoft is going to start shutting down studios and laying off employees because they need to cut costs in order to restructure and be successful again.
Oh, cool.
Basically, what the new CEO is saying is that Phil Spencer didn't know what he was doing, and he.
This is dumb, dude. Microsoft have been like laying people off, and he's like, I can't believe they're laying people off. And now it's like, yeah, we're laying people off. You'd be like, wow, this is amazing. Thank God Asha Sharma is laying people off. Cool.
Overextended, which I agree. He went and bought up so many game studios, but then there's no direction. Like, what's the point of buying up 20, 30 game studios? But then you
Alright,
have no
in 3
direction for
minutes,
the
we're
company. You
jumping
just let
on
them do
this
whatever they
train.
want.
Got
Then
it.
they all go different directions, and there's no real focus on what Microsoft wants or is doing.
Dude,
And
come
you're,
over
failed
here.
you're doomed to succeed.
Look at the
Like, you're
railway
doomed to
map
succeed.
monitor. Why do I
You're
have to look at
doomed
the
to fail.
map monitor?
You can't succeed like that. That's what I meant to say. So because of that, what they're going to probably do
It
is
looks
consolidate
like you've
and
seen
close a
this
bunch
already.
of stuff.
It's alright.
And it
Come a
sounds
little
like
closer.
Compulsion Games
And
is a
just give me
studio
a
that made
smooch.
We Happy Few, and then recently last year they made South of Midnight. They're probably going to get closed. And I just find it funny because, like, people are up in arms on the internet. They're like,
This is really stupid. People are up in arms. Yeah. You think people are happy to hear that all their people are losing their jobs? I thought you liked gaming. This dude.
oh, how could they close Compulsion Games? They just won, like, the Peabody Award.
This is so stupid. He's mocking people upset that this studio is being closed. Yeah, fuck you for liking that company. If you like that company, you're an idiot. This is weirdly negative. Why is he defending this so like, what are we doing?
And they won Games for Change for South of Midnight. And I'm thinking,
Wait, further
yeah,
down.
but no one played it. Just because a few
Oh my
liberals-
god, I want to see who these people are. I don't think anyone said that. They won Games for Change or whatever the fuck. I don't think anyone said that. I'm pressing X to doubt.
So I hate to say it because that's exactly what it is. These people who are liberals who want,
What the fuck?
and I'm thinking, yeah, but no one played it. Just because a few liberals, I hate to say it because that's exactly
I hate to say it. Fucking liberals. Liberals, am I right?
what it is. These people who are liberals who want these the game has a black protagonist.
This is so, oh my god, this is so mind-numbing. It's so mind-numbing. Because, like, people made this game. They made it, they wanted to make it about this character or whatever, and this guy is sitting like, is this insinuating all this because it was nominated for an award that they had no control of? They didn't choose the award they were nominated for. It wasn't like they said, like, oh, we need to get this nomination, guys. We need to get this nomination for Games for Change or whatever the fuck. And the guy's like, oh, these are fucking liberals. What is this?
Okay.
Okay. What?
And who want these the game has a black protagonist. Okay.
it also deals with the South that has like culture from the South, or like, you know, black communities, you know, whatever. Like, he knew this when he played the game, surprisingly enough. He's like, oh, I'm about to buy you, and all this other bullshit. And now he's like, oh yeah, it's just about black people. So we're just reducing it just to the character. Oh my god. It's like in God of War, like, oh, so you have a Greek in God of War. And? Yeah, you play as a Greek. Yeah, yeah, man. What's going on? What's happening?
And
We're in trouble.
why does that matter? Why does the color of the skin of the
Oh my god. Dude, again, this has nothing to do with the developers. This has nothing to do with them. They made a game set in the South, following this one character that happens to be black, whatever, right? And he's like, and he thinks that they only made the game and they just focus on the character. Like, I don't like that he called his chat racist for being upset about the game, when this is kind of like a I don't want to necessarily say it's a racist dog whistle, but I think it is like a little like weird to kind of just act as if the only thing going for the game was the main character. Like, call me Mr. Woke Man, but I don't think that was all the game was focused on.
Protagonists matter.
I'll explain later. Hurry, get onto the next car. Okay, let's go.
Can I get an explanation? No, they just want to give it a bunch of awards. Like, but why did you give it awards?
Someone blew it.
Because the protagonist is black?
Okay, what does the... This is so dumb. This is so dumb. People bring up, oh, this game won all these awards. The Peabody Award is like something a little bit different. It's not like a fucking gamer award. It's a Peabody, I think, is like one of these respected awards in the sense that like it marks something, whatever. The Peabody has existed longer than an Xbox or whatever, right? This is really stupid. Huh?
Did the game do anything groundbreaking? Did the game revolutionize
Yes, keep
something
it
in
up.
gaming? Is it a Game of the Year contender? Then why is it winning awards? Okay? Now here's the thing. I played it, okay? I played it for about 3 hours.
Again,
I liked it.
this has nothing to do with it winning awards. They're like, oh, I can't believe this is, they're getting laid off. Their game was respected, and it's not enough for Microsoft to keep them open. Like, that is an accomplishment. It won awards, not just a game award. If this guy really cared about art, he'd kind of like look into what the Peabody does or whatever the fuck, or just even just say that these people should not lose their jobs. Remember all these fucking rants that this guy went on? I can't believe they're laying people off, and look, and then Asha Sharma is laying people off, and he's like, well, this guys, laying off people is pretty cool.
It reminded me very much of a throwback to the PS2 era style of Arena Brawler and...
Arena Brawler.
Not Arena Brawler, Arena action game. You know, you go into a room, the room's closed off, waves of enemies you have to kill before you can progress out of the room. But also platforming. Like, it reminded me of like Ratchet and Clank and stuff like that from back in the day. It really did. That's all well and good, especially because we don't get those kind of games too often today. That's not a game of the year. That's not something that's going to win awards. But it is something that could stand out and say, oh, it's decent. Right? That's my impression of it anyway. Okay? So, it's a decent game. That's why Compulsion Games is on the chopping block, because they just made a decent game. It doesn't matter that it won a Peabody Award in a games for...
This is stupid, though. Oh my god, this dude has no respect for gaming. Or even, like, again, this is what I mean. When this guy goes on and on and on about how games are, he doesn't truly believe that. And when he goes on about saying, oh, these poor workers, they should get raises and blah, 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 blah. It's all performative. He doesn't genuinely believe any of this. Because if he did, he would say, yeah, this is like kind of bad that they're losing their job. And just because, oh, they made an okay game, there's developers that made shitty games that are still around. He sits there and is like, oh, Bungie is dumb. How come Bungie can still churn out games, but this one small company makes an okay game and they lose their jobs. That's okay, but we could have like fucking the coalition that people are only going through copium right now, hoping Gears E-Day is gonna be a good game. But before Gears E-Day, how many people were jumping up and down for Gears? Gears 5. That hot game everyone loved.
Change because liberal-leaning, you know, leftists think that because the protagonist is black that it should win a war. It's okay. It was fine.
Oh my god, and then he thinks that, oh, liberals only want to give games awards because of this. Shut up, man.
And I don't have a problem with it. In fact, I wanted to play more. You guys yelled at me and told me not to play it any further because you thought it was woke. Personally, from what I played,
I think Final
didn't
Fantasy
feel it
7
was
is woke, guys.
and I actually wanted
Barrett's
to keep going,
right
but
there.
You guys hated it, so
Let's
I never
go.
played it again. Okay?
We're gonna dive out
So-
of here.
That's why I don't get the uproar. Oh, well, Compulsion Games is going to get closed. I can't believe it. They just won awards. Yeah, but what awards did they win? Was it Game of the Year? Was it Bestseller of the Year? No, it was Liberal Award of the Year. So
Why should those be cheapened? And again, the Peabody is an actual award. Like, come on.
that's why they're getting closed. Do you understand?
Yeah.
In business,
Let's choose
no one actually
whatever.
cares how liberal you are. Even though they claim they do and they act like it's a big deal.
What?
You want to know what they care about in business? Money. Sales. If the game didn't sell, it doesn't care
This isn't insane. This take
how
is
liberal you are.
bon
Even though they claim they
gonzo.
do and they act like it's a award of the year. So that's why they're getting closed. Do you understand? In business, no one actually cares how liberal you are.
Yeah, we all know companies are not liberal, dude. Like Disney, like is not liberal at all. Everyone thinks that they are because of nonsense, but they're not. And like whatever. Come
Even
on.
though they claim they do and they act like it's a big deal. You want to know what they care about in business? Money. Sales. If the game didn't sell, it doesn't matter how many liberal awards it won. It will still, the studio will still get closed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I made up my mind.
I don't
I will
understand
say
how
some
people
of
don't
this stuff
understand
is
basic
kind of like
concept
annoying
of,
in this
you know,
game. Like
business
you're
and
supposed to go
commerce is
somewhere and they
saying
have to like talk to
you
a
need to
character
make money
to then
to
move
continue
on.
to be
Like,
successful.
Watch closely. I'm gonna jump. She's gonna jump. You don't care if I go first? A leader
Yes,
always
we're talking about
stays till
South of
the
Midnight
end.
and Compulsion Games, which
Don't worry
is
about me, just
rumored
go.
is going to be closed, but we don't know yet. It's
Wait, what? Yo, don't get your spiky ass hurt.
Yes, Roy, we're talking about South of Midnight and Compulsion Games, which is rumored
It's
is going
only
to
the
be
beginning
closed,
of the mission.
but we don't know yet. It's not confirmed yet. It's just a rumor going out. So,
Later, you take care of the rest.
see, I agree. This person said, "Oh, it's triple A says more people unemployed and people. I'm tired of seeing all the people in the games industry lose their jobs. I'm with you.
No, you're not.
That's why we need good leadership in the games industry. That's why Phil
Oh my
Spencer
god, dude, this is annoying. I don't want people to lose their jobs. Look, idiot, you dumb fuck. Why is... Oh, I see something. I don't have the face cam on. Lucky for me. Oh, dude, look, I can move the camera around. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's get rid of this. This is interesting technology. I like did not want this to be attached. Man, bullshit. Where's game? Oh my god! Now I lost the game. There it is.
had to go. How many? I said 2 straight years. I said Phil Spencer has to go, and then they shit canned him. Thankfully,
So
because
far,
he was
everything's
doing
going as planned.
so many insanely stupid things with the company that were not helping.
Don't
You
let your
can't
guard
just
down
keep
until we get
spending
the second
money
part reactor.
and not get anything in
explosion.
return. And
Jesse,
that's what
we
he was
gotta-
doing. He was just dumping
got
money
everything
into
ready
buying
for us. So
studios
move
and
it.
shit, but then he would give them no guidance and no way to make money. Like, he's not saying, okay, so here's the kind of game we need to make. and let's make sure that these games are you know, of great quality so people will want to play them. Instead, he buys a studio, like, what was it, Arcane? He buys the studio, and what's the first game they come out with? That shitty fucking vampire game that doesn't even work. It's literally released broken, and it's a horrendous piece of garbage. Why did you release it? And then Phil Spencer goes, oh, maybe we should have had some more hands-on with that game. Yeah, maybe you should do some work. You know, I know it's tough to actually work in the modern era, I guess. Especially
But we don't even know what Asher Sharma's gonna do with these fucking developers now. Whatever.
the CEO of a fucking company and you don't even do anything.
That's one damn
but yeah,
tiny
that's
hole.
what
You
happens. When
telling
you don't
me to
work,
squeeze
then you have
into
failed
that?
product, you know? So anyway, he's out now, thankfully. And now we have someone who's actually trying to make changes. The problem is, yes,
Don't
people are
see-
going to get hurt and cut in the
doesn't
process
seem
because
to
it's going to be a tough
continue.
process.
Get us
Phil
stuck in
Spencer
the
really
dust.
screwed the company up, in my opinion. I really think that we're in a situation where it's going to be like years of pain to get Microsoft back to a level where it's competing with Sony because of the horrendous direction that
Horrendous.
Phil Spencer went with the company. That's my take.
That's his take, guys.
Let's see here. Someone sent me $2. Said, did you see you were cursed by Danhausen? No.
Danhausen.
No, I didn't see that. Where is that? Is that somewhere I can actually watch and not get copyright stricken? Or is it,
Okay, we're just gonna move forward positively.
quote, but then they'll cry when Xbox quote, and then video due to low sales. Someone tipped $2 says this is typical gamers. They'll shit on a game like South of Midnight for having a black protagonist, which is woke, but then they'll cry when Xbox closes the studio due to low sales. If they're complaining, why didn't they buy it? Well, it was on Game Pass, to be fair. So
What?
most people who played it probably played it for 5 minutes and said, oh, okay, and then never played it again. You know what I mean?
I don't get what that guy was
That's definitely
talking
the symptom
about.
of Game Pass is, you know, I'm sure the sales are way down for these games. You know, no one actually. I would go as far to say I bet less than 20,000 people bought South of Midnight. I'm serious. I think it would have been like everyone just played it on Game Pass if they were going to play it, and that's it. That's the only audience it had. So someone just tipped $2 again, says, I feel the new CEO's strategy is to go back and rely on Old Faithful, which is tried and true franchises. I think
Old
it'll work
Faithful.
as a temporary Band-Aid. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Microsoft has a wheelhouse to go back to,
Yeah.
right? They have a staple line
Yeah.
of games
Yeah.
that have worked for them. Gears of War, Halo,
Talking about
Fable.
that Halo.
Okay, that's 3 off the top of my head. That boom, those are big three Microsoft games, right? There's more. It's just that the
Yeah,
other
so the
ones
directors
you don't think
up
of
this
because
ladder.
Microsoft hasn't touched them in so long. Okay, they could go back to this,
There's all these ladders.
focus heavily on them, put a lot of marketing and resources into them, and make them good again. Halo, particularly, is one that there is tons of untapped potential, but this 343 Industries has not done a good job with it at all. They have made, 3 games? The first 2 were atrocious, and the last one, Halo Infinite, was good, and then
Atrocious.
immediately they proved their ineptitude when they did not actually put out any content for it within the 6-month window of release, and then no one wanted to play it anymore, right? So, yeah, I mean, they have potential to succeed, but they need guidance, and Phil Spencer literally gave no guidance at all. He would just be like, okay, just go ahead, do your own thing, and then they would all suck. You know, you can't do that. Indeed, I did play Halo Infinite, and I loved it when it released. What's up, Game Boy? How's it going? Good to see ya.
What's up, Game Boy?
YouTube URLs are ridiculous. All I needed to know was the name of the video. The guy sends me the YouTube URL.
You can
the
copy
wrong
and paste
computer.
the URL. What the? Okay. Whatever. I think I know why though. He doesn't want to like, someone could just be sending him
All right. So anyway,
bogus shit.
we're gonna chill for a while on the morning show before we get started with Symphony of the Night. I do hope that you guys will stick around for the end of Symphony of the Night. Okay.
I'm sorry. The ID
I
scan
love the
problem on the
game.
train was
I don't
all
think we
my
have that much
fault. I
left,
modified the ID
honestly.
card, and that's
Like
what
people
it
said, you
did.
just gotta go to the catacombs,
Okay.
and we gotta do the catacombs, and after the catacombs, it's basically the end of the game. So probably like an hour to 2 hours. We're gonna beat it today, I think.
This is kind of
unless
weird. I
anyone
don't know where you're
knows
supposed to
better
be
than me.
going. Like, okay, I can save and quit from here because I do have
Robert,
figure drawing
Dink,
class
yes, we
today,
see
and
your
I don't have
messages.
time for this.
Do I think Bungie will be canned, like fired? You know, I don't know. They're not doing well. They screwed up Destiny entirely. Now they're not even making another Destiny, right? And now they made Marathon. No one likes it, to be honest. Marathon's just pathetic. No one liked it. I mean, I knew it for the first time I played it. I was like, this is not going to have any longevity, you know?
No longevity, man.
So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen with them. But like I said, I feel like Bungie was always overrated. Like, Bungie was at their best when they played.
Oh, they were over.
When they designed Halo. And the
Whatever.
moment they sold Halo and started making Destiny, I was like, it's Halo again. It's just an MMO version of Halo. This is the same game. They obviously don't have any real creative direction. They just make the same stuff over and over. And then a decade plus of Destiny, and now that's done. So now what do they do next?
What are they gonna do next? What are they gonna do? The
What's up, Flatman? How you doing?
What's up, Flatman?
$2 from Flatman. He says, what's up? Jesus bless you all and have a good day. Thanks
Oh my
so
god,
much.
dude. I'm kind of getting tired of this Jesus bless you bullshit. Can we, like, stop doing that? Can we move on from that? What do
I
you
can't
say?
hear... I seriously can't hear the animations anymore. But I think it's because my air conditioner is blasting so loud. Because my air conditioner is blasting insanely loud right now. Because it's so hot. So I can't hear any of the animations playing. Oh, no, not him again. Did a $5 super chat. Says, do you want games made by committee or made by people with ideas? The new Blinks the Time Sweeper game went. I didn't know that there was a new Blinks game.
Okay.
First time hearing of it. Do I want games made by committee or people with ideas? See, here's the thing. This is what I've always said. I don't
Hey,
get
hey,
this.
3 times soul,
Okay.
what's up? Welcome
Basically,
back. Long
a
time
game,
no
a video
see.
game. True video game is a work of art. All right?
No,
It
we'll
is-
do
A true
Mario.
video
We'll do
game
Mario
is a work of
Galaxy.
art.
We'll do
It
some
is
Mario
not just a
Galaxy.
product to be manufactured, pumped out, and to make money. Okay? It's that simple. Now, in general, if you leave the art to the artists,
Artist.
you will do well. Okay?
Okay.
But you also need to have some level of input,
I gotta hear this again.
artists, and to make money. Okay? It's that simple. Now, in general, if you leave the art to the artists, you will do well. Okay?
Okay.
But
But
you also need to have some level of input and review because sometimes artists can tend to go haywire.
oh
Case
my
in
god.
point, Hideo Kojima.
Hideo
He's a genius.
Kojima.
He's made some wild games that are standalone experiences that are amazing. He's made franchises that are great. He's done some really awesome things. However, Hideo Kojima is an artist at heart. And if you don't necessarily keep Hideo Kojima under control, he might go crazy, like he did with Metal Gear Solid 5, where he
He'll go
went so long and
crazy.
so over budget that they basically fired him. Okay? There you go.
You'll go
Or,
crazy.
This is
You'll go
always,
crazy,
always
man.
something that happens in the movie industry. Okay? They give creative control to a director. And then the director says, okay, well, this is what I want to do. But then the project ends up being insane. Like, what is this movie? I can't even understand it. Who is this for? Like, I can't even...
This is dumb. Oh yeah, I thought this is a galaxy, isn't it? Ah. What is it? I don't remember this. I don't remember this that much. What the fuck? This will be a fun galaxy, but I love that this guy's kind of shitting on artists for no real reason. Say one bad thing about Teddy. So I started playing Persona 4 Golden, and man, I see that fucker show up. I got to that point where Teddy shows up, and it's like, Damn, I remember how much I hated him. I remembered how much I hated him when I saw him. I was like, oh god.
Digest it because I don't know what this movie is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're supposed to give it a
makes sense to
chance.
the director, but if no one else can understand it, then what's the point?
To make you think, like, you
Right?
don't have to
At
understand
some
it
point, you have to
to
understand,
enjoy.
yes, it's
Okay.
art, but there has to be an audience for the art.
No, you
Does
don't
that
have
make
to.
sense?
What
And
if you're
there's
not
no
the
audience for
audience?
the
Why
art,
does like no one
then
has to make something
who are you making it
that's
for,
for
yourself?
you?
Because you're taking in investor money and whatever to make a movie or to make a game, you need to be able to make a product, okay? So, in general, yes, the artist should be making the games, but there should be some kind of
Okay,
oversight.
that is bad.
And it
For
shouldn't
me, that was
be,
like, oh, is
oh,
this
by
bad?
the way, we know you're making that game, but we've decided that we now want it to come out next quarter so we can make big money, so rush it out. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, hey, okay, you let the artist make the game, but every once in a while you check in. What's the status? You need any help with anything? How do we market this? What kind of a game is
But
it?
that that's
What's
what
the
happens,
audience?
and then you get like garbage.
It needs to be working hand in hand. Seriously. And that's what it should be. But instead, we've had two versions. We've had number one, the corporate overlords dictate this game must print money.
Oh God, what is going on
So therefore,
here?
this game must have this and this and this and check all these boxes, and it must have the microtransactions, and it must have the season pass, and it must have the games as a service. And then the game developers are like, what?
What?
Like, just think about Anthem, right? BioWare had never made a game like that before. All they do is make single-player RPGs. All of a sudden, they are outright dictated by EA. You must make
Come
a game
on,
as a
come
service
down
game.
here.
They said, all
Don't
right, we'll
faze me.
do it, but, you know, we don't want to. We're not good at it, and it's probably not going to be good. And they kept telling EA during the development, it's kind of like Destiny. It feels like Destiny. Then it comes out, it's a piece of dog shit. What a surprise, right?
But they
So that's one
listened.
way where
But it's
100%
for
corporate
to make
dictation
money, Phil.
can ruin a piece of art or make a piece of art that doesn't even need to exist. That's number one. Okay. The flip side of that was the Microsoft situation, where Phil Spencer came in and bought like 20 studios, and then said, "Okay, have a nice day," and just disappeared. So all these studios are making different games. They don't know what to do. What's the direction of Microsoft? What are we working on? What are we making? What are we trying to do? They don't know. So they all just do their own thing. Half these games come out, there's no audience for them. Like what? Like honestly, who is the audience for the fucking vampire game from Arcane that didn't work? Like who's asking for a game
Whoa.
that didn't even function at launch? You had vampires that were floating in the air, right?
This is an incredibly stupid take. He's acting as if the game was supposed to have floating characters and a fucked up game. I don't think the people who made Redfall wanted the game to be buggy. Okay.
We weren't even, you know, they're stuck up there, and it was just a piece of shit. That's, you know, this is the major launch of the game. And by the way, Xbox heavily praised it and pushed it and advertised it, and then it released and it was a buggy piece of shit. Like, how did you not know that? Oh, because you had a hands-off approach? Well, maybe you should put your hands back on it. You own the company. By the way, for the record, that's the other company that's rumored to close. It's Arcane. So it's Compulsion Games, who made We Happy Few, and
And that's good, right? Because
Salt
you know, they
Midnight,
need to make
and
good games.
Arcane, who made all those
Yeah.
games. Geez, they made Dishonored. They made the stupid vampire game. What was the other one that they made? The one that also was praised. It's the one where you go through the time loop. I forgot what it was called. Something. I think it was.
Great.
I
Thank
totally
you,
forgot the name of it now,
Mario.
'cause I played it. It was way overhyped. Like way over reviewed, even though it wasn't a great game. I can't remember what it was called.
Oh, I think it's some of Deathloop. And Deathloop is a good game.
Deathloop,
What are you...
Thank you. Yes, they made Deathloop.
That was a good game. What is he talking about?
And you know they did make other great games too. Like didn't they make the Prey remake in 2017? And that game was good. I really liked that Prey game. It's just a shame that it didn't really. That's not really the direction they kept going. If that makes sense, they kind of stopped going in that direction for some reason. Okay, Roy did a $5 super chat and says, "What if Xbox makes online free? Since they own Call of Duty, they'll make it an Xbox exclusive. Sony doesn't play fair with exclusive, and Xbox shouldn't either." I don't think they'll do that because they need the money.
Yeah, well, why
Like,
would they?
they've already
And why
taken
would they
it
get
off
rid
of
of
Game Pass, knowing
People are stupid.
that Game Pass is too expensive? I think that if they were to do that, to make Call of Duty an Xbox exclusive, how can I say?
How can I say?
They have a market on PlayStation. They're gonna lose a lot of money if they do that. That's number one. And they already know that they need that game. That's why they took it off Game Pass. How can I say? They have a market on PlayStation. They're gonna lose a lot of money if they do that. That's number
What?
one. And if
What
like
the
they've
fuck is
already
he
taken it
talking
off
about?
of Game Pass, knowing they fair with exclusive, and Xbox shouldn't either. I don't think they'll do that because they need the money. Like, they've already taken it off of Game Pass knowing that Game Pass is too expensive. I think that if they were to do that, to make Call of Duty an
Call of
Xbox
Duty,
exclusive,
okay.
How can I say? They have a market on PlayStation. They're gonna lose a lot of money if they do that. That's number one. And they already know that they need that game. That's why they took it off Game Pass. They need to make the money. So I don't know. I feel like I don't know if they would do that. I'm just not feeling it. Like, it could be something they do to be sneaky and to compete, absolutely. But I don't know. But no, saying making online free, again, that's another revenue source. You know, they need more revenue as much as they can get right now without nickel and diming the customer. So if
But
you're
that is
already
nickel and
paying for
diming
the
the
online
customer.
to make
I
it
mean,
free,
like,
yeah, that's
whatever.
good for the customer, but how does that benefit Microsoft when they need money right now?
I love that
By the way,
that we're talking
there was a
about
generous
Microsoft.
Super
Like,
chat
they
here
are
from
like they're desperate for
Seaflow,
money. Like, they're a bunch
last
of homeless
name,
people.
250 SEK.
They really need
For
the
some
money. You don't
bizarre reason,
understand.
it didn't show up
they're
in
ru-
the
they're-
queue, and there was
they're
no
broke.
pop-up for it. And I don't know why, because it's legit. Sometimes this happens. It's just like a glitch or something. So thank you for the Swedish Krones. That is $26.62 from Seaflow. Thank you so much. That gets us up to $49 of support here on the morning show so far. Thank you guys very much for your early support of the stream.
There we go. Thank you for your supply.
And I heard a Big Walk. Yeah, that's the new co-op game that you play with a group of people online. I've heard of it. Steam Next Fest demos are live till June 22nd. I mean, that's cool, but I'm not really interested. Seaflow, it still should have shown up.
God,
He says, it
come
didn't show up because I
on.
didn't put a chat message. I'm pretty positive
No,
that even if you
Mario's
didn't put
suicidal,
a
guys.
chat
This is
message, it
bullshit.
still
How
should
is-
pop
how did that
up
happen?
on the screen.
He
It
finds
doesn't
ways.
show
He
at
finds
all
his
in my
way.
queue, which is weird. I'm glad that I caught it and was able to shout it out now, because if I didn't, I might have not ever seen it. I don't know why it didn't show up in my queue. It's something that happens from time to time that a super chat or whatever won't
I feel
get
like I
caught
needed
in
the
my
bomb.
queue, and then there's no pop-up for it, and it sucks. So I want to play an animation, but it's just not there.
There we go.
The Gears of War E-Day online beta will be from the 6th to the 10th of August. Oh, yeah? Is it open beta?
No, it's closed beta forever.
If it's open beta, I might do it. Let me put that down.
Oh.
Right now, this month is pretty empty. The first game we're playing is actually Star Fox on the 25th. So that's why we're going to start playing Code Veronica tomorrow. That's why we've got both Mina the Hollower and Killer Bean we're kind of messing around with. But then after that, after Star Fox, we've got Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. We got Pal World 1.0 that we might check out. We got the Avatar fighting game, Halo Campaign Evolved. All those are in July. Plus, we got Indivestance Day on July 4th. That's going to be fun. Then once we hit August, it's nuts. You got Beast of Reincarnation, Marvel Tokon, the Gears of War E-Day Beta, Metal Gear Solid Collection 2, Residence Plague Legacy.
I love that
September is one of the
whatever.
craziest months ever of gaming. So is October. It's going to be crazy.
No,
once we
I
get
didn't want to
those
do
fall
that.
months. So many
Shit.
games.
Have you played Mina? No, I haven't played Mina. I heard good things
Toasty
about
has
it.
a good point. Toasty says, the only reason I bought a Switch was the exclusives. If they want to sell Xboxes, they just need better exclusives. I'm with you. I'm 100% with you on that. I think that that Xbox needs to get back into exclusives that are worth playing, that are only on Xbox, or only on Xbox and PC, and they need to basically go to these studios.
Are you
they bought
kidding me?
and say,
Are you
"We're the
kidding me?
game."
It boarded the
I'm not
platform.
kidding at this point. They need to go to Bethesda and they need to start kicking some ass. They
It
need to
went
take
with me.
Todd Howard.
Oh my
and slap
god,
him
this
around a
is
bit
this
and be
this
like, dude, we
game.
don't
This
care
game
anymore.
sucks.
Like,
Bleh.
you haven't put out a good game in 100 years. We don't care about this side revenue source you're getting from Fallout 76 and the stupid money coming in from Elder Scrolls Online. We don't care about this shit. You need to make games.
Make
Like,
games.
what the fuck are you doing here? You have all these employees. Where are the games? You're not producing anything to sell. You have a TV show.
Where's the product?
Fallout. There's been 2 seasons of it. It's got tremendous PR, huge views, and you had nothing to sell to tie in with it because you're idiots. Enough of this shit. Make some fucking games. What else are you here for?
Yeah, just make games. Come on. It's that easy.
Stop spamming the chat. Chilling for about a half an hour. We'll probably start around 12:30-ish with Symphony of the Night. I don't know how much time we'll need to beat it. We'll see. Where'd I buy my shirt? The Yeti. YETEE. I don't know if it's still there because most of the stuff on the Yeti is limited time drops, and once they sell through, they don't have it
Oh
again.
my god.
But
I do
got
buy
this,
from
a few
stuff
weeks
around like
ago,
86.
along with the Silk Song shirt that I got. That's the same company.
Carefully does not join me on this stupid fucking platform this time.
Toasty, no one is trying to impersonate you. Their name is Toasty and a bunch of
I don't
numbers,
wanna
not
do
Toasty
that.
Chestnuts. So stop spamming the chat. I'm going to say it again. It's like you want me to take action and moderate you because you're being annoying. Stop.
I had a hard time seeing that. But I did it anyway, guys.
Animation loop is based on things that I'm currently playing. John Neber says, since you only have the Catacombs left, it just shouldn't take long with Symphony of the Night today. So what is it, Catacombs and then the end of the game and that's it? Nothing else?
Let's see, 320? Okay, I still have time.
God loves a combination of we played 2 games. We played Killer Bean, and we almost, I would say, Jump itself is fun. Okay. Oh, then we played the first level because I and the D-pad were not good for this. But
Okay, I don't
get
care.
both again. Let me double check. It's simple. Code once in a while.
I'm about to
We'll
to
lean
go
the
back
follow,
to
or
the
which one we want to
drama
do.
vlogs I wanted to watch.
Cool.
Cool.
Inside right now, and you're liking this ship you've had since I streamed on Kick. We have Fallen now. It'd be great to get one Tuesday or anything like that. However, if we hit $100 of support, I'll open a pack of the Pokemon Perfect Order Cardness pack. That's what they love, right? Literally, that's what it is. If I make positive content, they hate it. They want just gaming. Stream. Nah. What's up, TX Shooter? How you doing?
Did you see the Virtual Boy stream?
No,
That-
Six Hybrid. He
I
says,
did.
I'm guessing the kick
I
issue was due to
will
the high level
say,
of Pokemon content recently. It's not.
There is
The big issue is
something enjoyable
basically-
though about it,
Let me put it this way.
but it
Whenever I
wouldn't work for like
involve
a
myself
routine
in drama,
stream.
Kick loves it. Okay? Recently, it's not.
Wait, what?
What's up, TX Shooter? How you doing?
But it was crazy.
No, Six Hybrid. He says, I'm guessing the kick issue is due to the high level of Pokemon content recently. It's not. The kick issue is basically, let me put it this way. Whenever I involve myself in drama, Kick loves it. Okay? If I do a stream that's all about LTG, oh, that's great. If I do a react event about the quartering, oh, that's great. But if I stick to my guns and I do my style of content, mostly just gaming, Kick doesn't really like it. And then they complain about every game. They all claim it's all boring and all of that. Like, really, literally,
They're
that's,
all
that's
woke.
what it is. If I make positive content, they hate it. They want drama. They want all kinds of, risque stuff. That's what they love, right?
Risque stuff.
In fact, if you haven't noticed, when I do this kind of stuff, people come by. When I did the react to the quartering, that's when Dr. Lexus came back and dropped a ton of subs on the channel.
Dr. Lexus.
It
Dr.
also
Lexus
depends
has
on
literally come
who's
back
talking about
even
me.
when he
so
wasn't
for
doing
example,
drama.
holy crap, C Flow just did an insanely huge amount of super chatting. Thank you,
Insanely
C-Flow,
huge
for that.
amount of super
It didn't play
chatting.
the
Why didn't we see
animation,
the
though. Hold
amount?
on. It's not playing the animations for you, C-Flow. I don't know why.
Oh,
Like,
come
it's
on.
in my queue
That's
now, and I
bullshit.
hit refresh, and it still won't play the animation for you. What is going on with this? Let me test something. Oh, it's not working at all. It's like lagged up right now.
It's lagged up. Oh my god. If you have to hear this
Yeah,
all
this is
stream,
oh, here we go.
open the packs.
Okay, hold on.
Open the packs. This is what DSP stream has become.
Yeah, the animations are completely lagged up. It's not you guys at all. It's the animation service is like all screwed up right now. Yeah.
No, come on.
I don't
come
know
on,
why
Mario.
it's all screwed
You don't
up,
need
but
to be
it's all screwed up.
suicidal. You don't have to
So
do
it
it.
played. Okay. So we got to figure out what all this is. So first off, David Carmichael became a member. Thank you to David Carmichael for supporting the channel with the membership. I appreciate that.
No, I overjumped.
And then C-Flow did 1,500 SEK.
To me, I don't mind necessarily the
That is $159
collecting cards innately.
and 74
I just think like people
cents.
should just
Holy
get them
shit.
if they want to play
well,
the
thank
card
you,
game.
C-Flow. Let's
You
figure
know,
this
like-
out. Thank you so much for the insanely generous super chat. 159.74. So let's figure this out. First off, I got to do some math here.
Yeah, this is math.
So that's 209.
But the way
add
DSP does is worse.
2, so now
It is
so
actually
211,
way
70,
worse because
211.
he doesn't
We're at
care about
$211,
Pokemon,
so that means-
and he's collecting these cards.
For the contribution, that's
like
packed.
this, I would
And then we
even
get
I would say
100,
it's a
150,
worse
200.
collector.
So it's
to
3
do
more
it.
packs. So we're opening 4 packs so far.
Like at least like if
On
you
this
like
very
played
morning
Pokemon
show.
or cared about
Thank you
Pokemon,
so
getting
much.
cards like, hey,
4
you
packs
like
so far
Pokemon,
and
you got
climbing.
it. But this guy's like, what's a Pikachu?
Amazing.
Huh?
Thank you so much, C-Flow. Wow, out of nowhere.
It's
That's an
like,
insane
yeah,
amount of
you don't
support.
need
I really
Pokemon
appreciate
cards.
that. Okay? Thank you. So we're going to do 4 by the end of the morning show. If we get more support, we'll do more. It's every $50. So if we hit 250, we'll do another one. Awesome. We're already at 211, so we're on our way to 250 right now. In fact, do you just want to do it? I think we should just do it. Here, let me get the music
You just
going
want
again.
to do it? You just want to do
I think we
it?
should just do it because we already have time. Let's just get to it. Let me do the setup here. Thank you so much, C-Flow. I was not expecting to open packs and have support on this stream. I thought this was going to be a dead stream like the last several Symphony of the Night streams. So I really
Yeah,
appreciate the
that's
fact
really
that you
positive.
supported so much. Thank you, man.
Thank you,
okay,
man.
so
Maybe this is
I
all the
gotta change
pre-begging
my
he
camera
did.
angle.
That's why they're supporting, because he pre-begged.
Cool.
Ka.
There we go.
I hate when he says cool. Like as like a period. He's like, all right.
Nothing here says you should react to
I like
Rise
Mario
and Fall of
Galaxy.
Xbox by Michael Gurdley,
Ah.
a famous business YouTuber that does rise and fall of businesses, short vid, and interesting watch. Interesting.
Interesting.
Maybe we would react to that at some point. Okay.
Oh
Thanks
god, this
to
is
C-Flow.
gonna
Everyone
fuck
else
me up.
supported it as well, so thank you. But C-Flow with the giant contribution. 4 packs of perfect order about to be opened, guys. Very nice. Let's go, let's go. All right.
Okay. We're not gonna sit through
Here,
this. Like, you didn't even know who these characters are. Oh my god, we're almost done with Skip Juice.
That I got from the original
Okay, let's go back to this.
stream. I have more control over my stuff. I pay lower taxes here. Like, everything is much better for the business here.
He pays lower taxes.
The bad news is, I'm stuck with this fucking condo in Connecticut, which, by the way, things have not been going well at all anymore. So I want to get everyone caught up on that, because I haven't talked about that in a very
No!
long time.
No!
the way it worked was, I had this condo in Connecticut.
I didn't think that would
Then when
that
I
would
moved to
happen.
Washington State, my aunt was staying there, which was good because my aunt needed somewhere to stay. And she was paying me some rent. Now, it wasn't enough to cover the whole cost of the mortgage and the dues and everything that I owe on that condo a month, but it was defraying the cost of it significantly. So maybe there was a few $100s a month that I was losing, and at that point, I could afford it. Keep in mind, this was before the false copyright strikes, before the bullshit that YouTube did in 2016, before any of that. I was able to piss away a few $100s a month on a loss for this condo in Connecticut. My hope
No.
was that
Oh my God.
a few
That
years
no.
after
Why
being
did he
on
do
Washington,
that?
the real estate market in
Mario
Connecticut would
Mario's
turn around and go back
bullshit.
up, I'd be able to sell
Some
that
Mario
condo in
bullshit
Connecticut.
for
I'm not
me.
even looking for a profit. I just want to get rid of it so that it's off. I'm not pissing money away on this condo anymore. Okay, which is really significantly financially hurting me every month. And then I would be in a better position out here in Washington, right? Sadly, it's the complete and polar opposite. And I have not publicly talked about this at all yet. Real estate in Connecticut has tanked.
Whoa.
Connecticut has become one of the least desirable states in the entire nation to live in because the actual cost
God, I
to
wanted
live
to-
there has skyrocketed, yet all the businesses have left Connecticut. You remember when I worked in Connecticut, one of the businesses I worked at was a helicopter company, okay? And that helicopter company had all this support for companies and individuals who will buy helicopters and then they need parts and repairs and stuff done to their helicopters after they bought them. Well, after I worked there for 5 years, they laid me off out of nowhere. Then they downsized.
Whoa,
Then
what?
they laid more people off. Then they downsized. Then they laid more people off. Then they downsized. And now they don't even exist anymore. That company
Oh my God,
does
this
exist, but
is
not the company I worked for. That subsidiary is pretty much gone now. So, just to give you an idea, that's what's going on in Connecticut right now. And that's not just that company. All the major companies that were in Connecticut that were reasons for people to move there for jobs are gone. So basically, Connecticut now is an insanely overpriced state because you've
Oh
got
my
a very
God,
small
thank
number of
God.
people who are filthy rich living in these ritzy areas in the hills, and it draws the per capita income up for the state. So the taxes are insanely high, right? The prices are insanely high, but no one wants to fucking live there because there's nothing there. So all the home values have fucking plummeted. I'm not even kidding you. This is the truth of the matter, folks. My condo in Connecticut, I bought it in 2009. Today, it's worth, less than half of what I paid for it. It's only been
Okay,
8
hot
years,
take.
not
I
even
think
8 years
houses
yet.
should be
It's worth
affordable.
less than
Yeah.
half than what
I
fucking
said
paid for it
I
in
said
2009.
it quite
So
for
there's
out
no way I
loud.
can sell it,
I think
right?
houses
Because
should be
I
affordable.
owe more on the
Hot
mortgage,
take.
way more on the mortgage I used to buy it.
Why are we
than
talking
what
about
I would get if I
houses
sold
in
it.
a-
And
in
I
a
don't
gamer
have
stream?
any money to pay off this mortgage. You know what I mean? Yeah, if I was a filthy rich YouTuber.
I do remember that. I did like a
I
video
got
with
like
some
$50,000
other guy about this.
$60,000 to
And I
get
was
this
sitting
condo
on
away.
the couch.
Sure, here it is from my savings.
It's pretty
Doesn't
comfy.
exist. So I've been between a rock and a hard place. The good news is that my aunt was living there and at least defraying the cost every month. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? My aunt got really sick. My aunt, sadly, is not doing so well. Right
She ain't
now,
doing
she's
so
in
well.
Assisted living. She couldn't live in my condo anymore by herself because she kept getting hurt. She kept falling. And I can't get a renter there because my parents are now getting older. They're getting elderly to the point where they can't be there and take care of a condo. Because the thing is, if I were to rent out that condo, I'm responsible if, let's say, the toilet leaks. I'm responsible to make sure that gets taken care of. Or if I rent it out and all of a sudden the renters that I'm renting it to are...
Oh my God, I wanted to
and
push
breaking
them
the
into
rules of
that.
the
Come
condo,
on.
I'm responsible for holding them accountable and kicking them out. And I can't do that because I don't live there. So I cannot rent out this condo. I'm stuck. I can't do it. The condo is there and I'm stuck with it. I'm getting no money whatsoever anymore for this condo. And I can't get rid of it. I can't rent it because I don't live there anymore. My parents can't do that kind of work for me. Okay, they can't be renters there. That would be ridiculous for me to expect them to be like these fucking people who are going to take care of the condo. That's so ridiculous and unrealistic and not fair, okay?
Not fair.
So right now, I'm not even kidding you. Right now, having this condo in Connecticut that I can't sell and I'm getting no rent for is costing me over $1,500 a month. So a lot of people say, I don't understand why Phil has no money. As soon as I get paid, $1,500 goes to a condo that I'm stuck with and I can't get rid of, okay? So what I've been doing behind the scenes of everything is I'm trying to sell the fucking thing. Now, here's the bad news about that. Well, here's the good news and the bad news. The good news is it is possible to sell it what's called as a short sale. Now, I give you a little bit of a real estate lesson here because I used to be in real estate. I actually used to do mortgages and all this. I know all about it. A short sale is when you take a mortgage company, Okay, so the company that holds the mortgage on my condo in Connecticut, and basically you contact them and explain to them, listen, I'm in a situation of hardship. When I bought this condo, it was worth this much. Now it's worth this much, right? I was making this much money being a YouTuber back then. Now I'm making this much because things have completely changed on YouTube. I used to be able to rent it.
Come
now I
on,
can't
Mario,
rent
get
it
in,
anymore.
get in the
Like,
ring.
All these things show all these factors, and basically what you need to do is convince the mortgage company to accept a way lower amount of money for the real
There you
estate
go, you got
than
in the
what
ring,
you owe on
finally.
mortgage, okay? Now normally they wouldn't do it, but the people who I'm in contact with, all right, these realtors in Connecticut are basically saying all of Connecticut's in the same situation. In fact, it's like terrible. Houses are getting foreclosed on left and right because no one can afford to pay their mortgages anymore.
No.
And it's ridiculous.
Come on.
It's
No,
like
that was my bad.
in the state. So in a lot of cases,
I got greedy.
from what I'm being told anyway, these mortgage companies are saying, well, we can either take this lesser amount of money or we can just have this person stop paying us altogether, to which case we have to spend a bunch of money to foreclose on the property and get it back, which is stupid. You know what I mean? Like, what was the point of that when we could have just accepted this lump sum of money of what they were offering?
Oh, there.
Right? So what I'm doing right now, I'm in the process of trying to sell the condo in Connecticut for way lower than what I paid for it and way lower than what I owe on it, but convincing the mortgage company to take way less money so that I can get that gone. Now, the good news is, if this works, it could take months. I'm in the process of it right now, and I'm told like the earliest we could possibly get this done is like May, okay? If this works, that's a good, $1,500 plus dollars a month
No.
that I don't have to pay over there.
This is
My
rough.
God, that would tremendously help me. You know what I mean? But
You know what I mean?
there's no guarantee it's going to go through. There's no guarantee that this is going to work out. So it's kind of like
Come
wow, it's
on.
great if it works out, but it's not a guarantee. The other thing about it, and this is the big negative about it, apparently it's going to kill my credit. My credit right now isn't great because I already have so much debt in my name from the move out here and all the things I've had to do over the past 2 years to keep this business afloat because I'm not making enough money to pay all these fucking bills that I had. So now I'm racking up more credit cards, and I'm taking out loans, and I'm doing all this shit to try to keep this business afloat. I don't really bother you guys with that stuff because you don't need to know the ins and outs of all that stuff. But the bottom line is my credit's not good already. Now, if I do a short sale, now my credit's probably going to tank. And I'm really concerned because later this year, for example, another thing
No!
that we're doing,
Come on!
corners here and
I
really
pressed
call.
A. I pressed
The card we have now
A
is ridiculous.
back then, and it didn't do shit.
The only reason that I got the card that I have now is because we moved here in the middle of 2015.
Mario
The
just
lease on that card
is
didn't end
not in a
for
good
6
place
months.
mentally. I'm just
And they told
saying.
me if I were to turn the car in early on the lease, I would owe them thousands of dollars in penalties, which I didn't have. So I had to basically take a new car as kind of like, it was almost like blackmail, really, when you think about it.
Blackmail.
We can charge you these $3,000-$4,000 in penalties. As long as
Bring
you
this
take another
car,
car
Phil, or
lease
you're
for 3 years,
dead.
Which is what I did. But now here I am 3 years later, and I'm in a situation where I can't even afford
We'll
that
leak
car anymore.
everything if
The
you don't
monthly payment
bring
is
the car with
ridiculous.
you.
So what we're going to be looking to do is about middle of this year when that lease runs out, get rid of that fucking car and get a much more reasonable low to mid-end car. Doesn't have to have crazy features. Basically, I'm looking to have my car payment every month, which I know I can do. The problem is, guess what? If this short sale goes through, it might plummet my credit. So now I'm going to go to a car dealership and say,
There you
well,
go.
I got rid of this super expensive car. I need something way more reasonable. Great. All right, here it is. And then we go to do the credit to do the loan for it. And they say, well, your credit sucks, so now we can't approve you for the loan. Now, if we don't have a car, Leanna can't get to work, right? Leanna can't get to and from work, so she can't make any money to help contribute to any bills or anything anymore. I obviously can't go out to do stuff for the... It's ridiculous. Like, this is the situation we're in right now. It's just so tight and fucked up. And it's so many factors going on in the back of my head. So I want you guys and gals to understand something, If I sound stressed out, if I get angry,
I feel like I'm missing
it's
something
nothing to
with
do you,
this.
and it really has nothing to do with YouTubing or gaming or anything. All that stuff is still great. If you didn't notice, this month of January was great. This month, we had the Dark Souls Redemption run, which I enjoyed thoroughly going back and replaying that game. I really enjoyed Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I love doing the year-end
But I don't
series
care. I
every
don't
year.
give a
That
fuck.
was great. I just played Resident Evil 7, which is one of my favorite games of the past couple of years. I really loved it. Like, everything I've been doing has been greatly positive, and I think people have been coming out and watching the streams and participating. You're doing nothing wrong. I'm doing nothing wrong. When it
I'm
comes
doing
to that,
nothing
it's all
wrong.
this other shit behind the
Phil
scenes
said
that's
it.
fucking
I'm doing
ass.
nothing wrong.
That is bogging me down, honestly, and it's stressing me the hell out. It really is. I'm getting stressed
So
out
if you
with
tell me
this
if I'm
stuff,
doing something wrong,
and I
guess
don't want
what?
it to
Phil
negatively
said I'm not
affect
doing anything wrong.
myself or the business. You may say, why was full 6 so long? Why do you think?
Why do you
Stress is
think?
a factor. Stress absolutely is a factor of health. And the fact that I can't afford to go to the fucking doctor because of all this stuff going on in the background financially just compiles everything, right? So, just so you know, there are things going on YouTube like I just described, trying to do more edited content for KO Gaming and streaming on Twitch. Those are the changes I've made to try to fix things on YouTube and Twitch to make things better. Behind the scenes, I'm currently trying to short sell my condo and going to get a much cheaper car later this year. That'll hopefully reduce the cost of my life, and therefore, it should help things out. But the real reason that I'm making this video right now, this is the real important part, all right, is because YouTube fucked me over. Like, you know, it fucked everyone over.
Fuck
last
me
year.
over.
This month, January, was great, right? If you actually take a look, my views are up everywhere. On every channel, on KO Gaming, on DSP Gaming, my views are up, way up. Not just a little bit up, way up compared to last month. Way better views. Streaming, more people coming to the streams every day, all month, right? We had more people on live stream for Dark Souls and for Resident Evil than I've had in months. Great.
The engine room.
People were engaged, they were giving bits, they were, you know, subbing. It's all great. So everything's saying 2 thumbs up, right?
Wrong.
Today I go in to check my stats on my Machinima console dashboard, which it is what Machinima does, it takes all the profit, supposedly, from all of my YouTube channels that I'm partnered with them, 3 of them, and it puts them all together into one cumulative total. They're telling me that as of today,
What are you
keep in
telling
mind,
me,
there's only
Phil?
2 days left in the month, and actually it's staggered by about 3 days, so there's about 5 days left to tally and add into this total. They're telling me that right now for January, I have made thousands
I have
of
a bad feeling about
dollars
this
less
one.
than last month. Thousands
Thousands
of dollars
Whoa.
less than last month. I mean, it looks like it's more than a third, more than 33%. So my views are up. Engagement, by the way, engagement up, likes up, even dislikes are up, which means more people are watching because more people are disliking. Of course, all those dislikes are from the Dark Souls playthrough, which we knew was going to happen. Everything is up. My engagement is up. Everything is up from last month. I've done better in January than I did in December. Great job, Phil. You made
Great
thousands
job,
of dollars
Phil.
less. And this is YouTube. This is what YouTube is doing. What this is telling me, and I'm sure this is what it's telling everyone who's doing YouTube for a living, we can no longer do just YouTube for a living. It's just not viable anymore. Because YouTube is fucking over the content creators. They're changing the algorithms and not being transparent with us, or they're just so fucking stupid that they can't figure it out. They fucked it up and they don't even know what they fucked up. I mean, how funny was it when they came out with that video, what was it, last month, saying, well, you know, all the big YouTubers are saying that subs are declining when they upload videos. Well, we checked it out, we can't figure it out, so they must be wrong. They have definitive evidence. They fucking showed it. We've all made videos and shit showing. Views are down, subs are down. How can you say it's not true just because they're fucking idiots? I mean, I can't take it anymore. How inept can you be at your job and you're costing people their livelihood? Something that we've done. I've done this for 8 fucking years, and they're gonna tell me I have to stop
fucking
doing it
years?
because they don't know how to fucking run their own business.
Run a website
They
better.
fucked it up,
Do
and
better.
I'm gonna get fucked over, not them. They should be the ones getting fired, not me. It's
Reed.
totally ass backward here.
No, I don't want to fly into him.
yeah,
Come on,
that's
Mario.
not good. I'm working my ass off all
Why
the
is
time.
Mario
You know, my
suicidal in
voice
this
was
game?
Terrible
I don't
this
get
month.
it.
I was sick all month, trying to get better, not being able to go to the doctor because I couldn't afford it. Finally, I'm better, but I toughed through it to do Dark Souls and everything for everyone. Really busted my fucking ass this month between Dark
Busted
Souls
my
and doing
butt.
stuff and everything. And everything's up and everything's good, but I made way less money.
Oh my
Makes
god.
sense, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Makes so much fucking sense. So the reason that I'm making this video is because
Oh my god, dude, this is not gonna
Unless I
work out
can
for
get
me, man. It's
some kind of
over.
miraculous
It's so
change,
over.
or unless
Yep.
I can get
Yep.
more support via Patreon, via insane
Mario feeling
shooting
how,
views that I don't
Phil's
ever see
feeling.
happening, or via subs and people
I
participating.
hate,
in
I
Twitch
hate,
on
I
Twitch,
hate water
you know,
underwater
daily.
segments.
I'm not
Like,
gonna be able to
this
do this
ain't-
anymore, 'cause the
This
bottom line
isn't
is right
as
now,
bad
they're
as
telling
like
me
the
January was
usual,
my
but
worst month ever on
man,
YouTube
I
since I started.
just
Ever.
wish you could never
Even though the
swim.
views are up and everything, least profitable month I've ever had on YouTube, even though I busted my ass. And come March, because just so you know the way it works, you know, this month I earn a certain amount. They don't pay me for 2 more months. So the good news is, this month and next month, I'm good because I'm getting the revenue from the end of the year from like November, December 2016 was decent. So I have enough to pay my bills. If something doesn't change,
Where's
by
that red
March,
shell? I
and
saw
get
it.
this
I
tiny
saw that red
paycheck
shell.
They're claiming they're gonna give me compared to what I usually get. I can't pay my bills.
My bills.
Something's gonna have to give. You know what I mean? And I don't know what I'm gonna do. The only thing I can think of is to ask more money. I've already borrowed some money from my parents. Ask for more money, which is
Okay, why didn't
it
home in?
They're certainly not making
Come
more
on.
money. That is
Come on.
ridiculous for me to have to keep asking them for money. What am I gonna do there? I can't take out any more loans. I'm strapped.
This
I've
is
taken
bullshit.
out 2 business
This
loans
is some bullshit.
since I started this business from the beginning, and since I moved out here, I've got these ongoing debt and everything. And I can't take any more. I'm to the limits of debt that I can put in my name at this point, without getting rid of some debt like that condo in Connecticut or getting rid of this expensive car.
Oh my god, I want air bubbles. Give me
So
air
if
bubbles.
ever you were considering helping me, supporting me, and you want to see me keep doing live streams on Twitch, you like the changes I made, that I'm back on Twitch, right? You love that, and you love that I'm now not only doing the raw gameplay on DSP Gaming, but I'm doing more videos for KO Gaming. You want to see that continue. This is, 8 years, and you respect that, and you like that, and you want to see it continue. I need your help. Okay? Just being straight up honest with everybody, all right? And one final thing before we adjourn here. A few people, I don't know if they were serious or not. You always got to question it, right? I question everything now because I've had so many people fuck with me over the years. I don't know who to believe anymore.
I don't know who to
There's been a few
believe.
people who have pinged me over the past couple of weeks saying, Phil, you should just have a
Thank
PayPal donation link. Because every once in a
Have
while,
a
people
donation
just
link.
anonymously donate out of nowhere. And if you just had a
Oh, yeah, you
PayPal
should not have a
donation, people
tips
would send
link.
you Money. And hint, hint, I would probably
Hint,
send
hint.
you money. I can't do it. And I've already explained this multiple times. I'll fully explain it one more time in this video.
Oh
For
my
tax
god,
purposes,
dude.
it's
Come
the worst
on.
possible thing you can do. This is from the mouth of my accountant that I've had for 5+ years, and he's a dean. I'm not even kidding you. He's the head of accounting at a
He's
very
a dean.
highly ranked,
That got my
university in
taxes
Connecticut.
wrong.
He knows what he's talking about. That's one of the worst possible things you can do. Now,
Wait, what did he say was the worst thing
a
you could do?
very highly ranked, from the mouth of my accountant that I've had for 5+ years, and he's a dean. I'm not even kidding you. He's the head of accounting at a very highly ranked university in Connecticut. He knows what he's talking about. That's one of the worst possible things you could do. Now, if I were an
But he's doing
esports
it now.
team,
It's
and
the
I
worst
had
thing you could do. Look at me do it
lawyer
now.
working for me,
Yes.
we had our own established finances and a bank account, and we could make a special PayPal link that would link to that business-related bank account so that everything could be separated from personal.
I like he's kind of making it more
business and
shady
all
than it
that.
actually
Yeah,
is.
Then that would work, and that's why a lot of people. I don't understand, Phil. There's this full-time Twitch streamer who goes to Counter-Strike Go tournaments, and they all have this link, and everyone always donates. Why can't you do that? Because that's business for them. For me, my PayPal link is my PayPal link. It's my private stuff. I can't give you that to just send me money. For tax purposes, that's terrible. They would try to audit the fuck out of me. They'd say, you can't have, business payments coming in the same exact way as something else. The way I got it right now, my payments come in from Machinima. That's documented.
But you have a business
Documented.
PayPal account.
I've got payments coming in from Twitch. That's
Whatever.
documented. I got payments coming in from Patreon, and that's documented. So between those 3 methods, it all works out well for tax. And by the way, everything is taxed fully like normal income. Nothing is considered a gift or whatever. Everything that you guys give me is taxed like normal income. It's not legal to say that, oh, well, someone just sent me a PayPal donation. That's a gift. I'm not paying a tax on that. That's illegal. And
That's
I can't
illegal.
Do that, okay? That's why I have everything coming through Patreon, Twitch, or YouTube, period. So,
Period.
if you want to help, all right? If you want to see
Okay,
me
where
be
the
successful,
fuck is this
you gotta act
fucking
soon, because basically,
dickhead?
something has to change by March. By the time that this payment
He's
comes through on
somewhere.
YouTube, that's so
There he
fucking low,
is.
according to what YouTube's telling me right now, I don't know how I'm gonna pay my bill.
Okay, am I like...
It's either gotta be.
Can he
pledging to my
die now?
Patreon, all right. A lot of people say, "Well, I don't understand because the highest perk is $50. You can pledge as much as you want.
There you go.
The
Got
highest
him.
perk level I'll give you is $50, but you could pledge more than that if you want, and a lot of people have, and I want to say thank you to those who have. done
Thank
that
you.
since I started with Patreon, or subbing to my Twitch channel, or using bits to cheer during my Twitch streams. Those are the 3 ways you can definitively help me.
It would have
out.
been ridiculous if I
And
died
of
there.
course, if you haven't been watching my videos or my streams, but I don't think that's the problem. When YouTube is telling me your viewership's up, your engagement is up, likes are up, dislikes are up, up. You made thousands of dollars less this month. You know what I say? Fuck you.
Fuck
I say,
you.
fuck YouTube. fuck Google,
And
fuck
fuck
all those dumb
YouTube.
fuck employees that don't know how to run their business.
When he says
and
fuck
screw
YouTube, it
me
only says
over.
fuck you
After
too.
8 years of hard fucking work,
Fuck
they don't
you
know how to run their
too.
own business, but they don't get fired. I do. Because they fucked up somehow last year and either don't want to fess up or they're too fucking dumb to figure it out.
I don't want
I'm
to
the
do any
one
more
who gets
water
fucked.
shit.
So,
No more water,
The
please.
bottom line is, moving forward, it just can't work out like this anymore. I cannot rely on this YouTube revenue.
I will say the one thing I don't like
It
about this
needs to be
game,
a
some galaxies are really hit or
significant
miss.
increase in Patreon and the Twitch
Like, if they're just
monetization,
bad,
or
they're
I'm not
just-
gonna be able to
they're
do
just
this. And
bad.
the final thing, how many people? Of course, a million people. Why doesn't Phil just get a job? Why doesn't Phil just get another job? Because then he could do the job during the day like he used to, and then he could do YouTube at night. And then he'll have double dipping. He'll have a stable income plus extra
Double
money on
dipping.
the side. That's not how life works, folks.
That's not how
It's
life
just
works.
It's not how life works. Because if I have this full-time job, I'm not going to have enough time to be doing this every night anymore. I don't live by myself. I'm not a bachelor. I have responsibilities here with my girlfriend around the house and stuff. I'm not going to have time to do it. The little time that I have to cram in is not going to be 1/10 as much as I put into it right now to be able to do daily live streams like I do, to be able to put out the quality of video that I do. You're going to get so much little, all the attention. Just think about that. If overnight I stop covering every new release, I only cover 2 games a month. It takes forever for me to finish these games. And the video content that I put out is reduced by 2/3 to maybe 3/4. That's it. Viewers are going to stop coming. People come for the content. They're not going to just, they're going to say,
They
well,
come
Phil's
for the
dried up, then I
content.
guess I'm not going to check it out anymore, and I'll go out of business. That's the bottom line. The amount of money, even though the amount of money I'm
Speedy
making
comment.
now
Uh-oh.
isn't enough to cover my bills because of this bullshit YouTube is doing, it's still more than if I quit all this and went and got a part-time job or 2 part-time jobs. Because the bottom line is, no job is going to take me. That is even I'll be
Not
honest,
with that
even
attitude.
The office job that I had when I was in Connecticut.
Okay, well, let's,
Original Mega Evolution box. Into the 2. And okay. Again. Cliff.
come on, let's get through this.
Is okay. This one is right below. So if we get 16 more. Oh, look. Okay. So finally got to hit live, guys. About time. Finally got to hit live, guys. About time. About dang time. Okay. There he is. Mega Star Meat EX, $11. So this one is going to go over here. Right here. Everyone say goodbye to
Say goodbye.
Watchog.
Oh my god, we're still doing
Second gifted sub.
enough.
That gets us up to 234. So if we get 16 more bucks right now, we'll open up 1 final pack of cards for the morning show. If not, that's fine. I'll pack it up. But now would be the time. If someone wanted to contribute for 1 final pack of cards, do it now so we can
Come
unpack
on.
it now, and then we can get ready for Symphony of the Night. Okay?
Of course I didn't write on him. Of course.
So here's the thing. Magic the Gathering, I know nothing about it whatsoever. Zero. I never
Zero.
played it. I don't know anything about the cards, how they work. I don't know anything about any of the characters in them. Obviously, if they have these themed boxes, then do I know about Marvel? Of course I do, right? But I don't want to go crazy buying all that stuff. What does that have to do with what we're doing? Nothing. Has nothing to do with video
Nothing.
games or anything. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
So, let me put it this way. If we were going to do that, it would have to be its own content. You know what I mean? Like, this is part of my content because it ties in with what we're doing. But if we're going to do Magic the Gathering, that's not this
Shit.
content. That would have to be its own standalone content. Does that,
That was
make
a bad
sense?
idea.
Maybe I'd have to start doing streams just of it. You know? Nothing here says congrats on the pull. That's what I love about the hobby. It's exciting feeling. I miss collecting now. Yeah, it's nice to finally... It's nice
No!
to finally
No,
get
no, no, no,
something.
come on.
When we've been opening all
Come
these
on,
packs
come on,
recently.
come on, come on.
and if I just got one that made the wall. That's really cool. You know, that's fun.
Oh, I got like really greedy there. Shit! Okay, this game is bullshit. You guys know
I
that,
just
right?
got a $2 tip. Do you consider making a wall of cool design cards that aren't necessarily valuable, but you like the look of them? Yes and no. We could do that, but I have to go through all the cards
We could do
to
that.
find some of the unique art and stuff that I like. For now, obviously, it's easier to just, sort by value because I can actually do that in my app. And it allows me to then see right away what to put up on the wall and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so any last topics you guys would like to talk about? If anyone contributes, thank you. If not, it's all good. We've had a great morning show, obviously. I appreciate that. But now it'll be the season back. I think this year it will be. I think this year the hardcore gaming season will be coming back. Because
The hardcore gaming season is
it's
back,
pretty
guys.
crazy how much is going to be coming out in a relatively short period of time in the fall. It's just going to be non-stop. So, I would argue that, yes, it feels like the old days. This
come
fall
on.
will feel like the old days of insane amounts of games, back to back.
Like Drake. Oops. Not that guy.
So there's the Naveen card that the camera would not focus on.
Oh my god, we're still talking about the fucking Naveen.
It's a nice looking card, but it only is like $2 of value. So yeah, it definitely doesn't make the wall. Uniqueness, I already announced that we are going to do another night on Wednesday night. That's going to be both half Killer Bean and half Mina the Hollower, and we're going to go from there.
Oh,
okay?
that's how. Oh, that's disgusting. So, like, Mina the Hollower is gonna be forever paired with Killer Bean. Oh my god, that sounds awful. You gotta watch Killer Bean to watch Mina the Hollower. Like, ugh.
Typical Average Gamers with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Typical Average Gamers. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh my god. Oh.
Thanks for $2. I appreciate that.
No, I didn't mean that. No. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I want to have more than one wall. Someone's saying, why don't you have a wall of the viewers' favorite cards? I don't think I want to have 10 walls behind me. To be honest, this is the most I can fit. Okay? This and the frame is it. Like, I can't really fit anything else. I can't fit anything over here because, for the record, this is a very narrow part of my desk, and my mouse and keyboard and everything has to be here for when I game and do stuff. So I don't have room here to put anything. This is like very narrow, so I don't have a lot of space. So I can't put anything here. It all has to be on this side. And as you can see, this is the most I can fit. I can't have multiple walls of shit. Parasolo, how you doing? He says, I'm loving the Pokemon unboxing. May you get rare pulls onward. Thank you so much, Parasolo. I appreciate that. People Person says, did you know Pokemon is technically the biggest media franchise on Earth in terms of revenue? I heard that somewhere. And, you got to think about it. So why? The games, the anime and movies.
Oh my god, dude. Why is this harder?
Right?
God,
It's crazy
damn.
to think. Because you would think there were things that would be bigger than that. But, nothing here says you should get a Pokemon-themed playmat to do the openings. I could. I would just have to put it right here when we do them.
Okay,
This
can you
is
like
technically a
stop
map.
landing
This
on
is
these fucking
It
stupid
is
enemies?
for like a PC desk, but
Please?
it's also considered like a hobbyist mat for anything. Like it's a generic mat that you could do anything on.
Okay, how did that not hit?
So that's why I use it. It's nice too. I really like the mat. But I could get a Pokemon specific mat, I suppose, and roll it out and put it back.
Oh my god, finally.
Steph Dad has gifted another sub. Yeah.
Remember when he couldn't do double
Thank you,
flexing?
stepdad.
He
Another
couldn't figure it
sub.
out one time. One night he was like, how do I do this? How do I double flex? But now we're doing it
We're now
for
up to 2
But yeah, I
43
will say he
of
stopped doing the
support.
fisting animation.
$7 for another pack.
Like
opening
that's
right here
something.
live
He
on
stopped
the
doing.
morning show.
It was really weird. It was like he was fisting
Game Dude,
frog.
what do you mean by that? He says, could you move some of the tiles and put them on your actual wall? You mean here? This wall is full of holes and a grid to put these tiles up. So no, these tiles are not just like stuck on the wall. To do this, I had to drill a series of honeycomb
Oh my
frames
god, he
into the
said
wall
can you
that they're hanging
remove
on.
it?
There's no way I could hang anything behind me without disassembling the entire thing. So no, I
Oh,
can't do that.
I mean, I guess that answered the question. Technically, he said no, I can't take it down. Because that's what he was asking. He could whatever.
Six Hybrid says, do you think this will be the first GTA that doesn't last as long in the post-release attention cycle as before? Don't know.
Don't know.
That times have most definitely changed since the last GTA came out, right? I guess we'll have to see. Mr. Killer Goose says, despite the trolls saying otherwise, there's something very refreshing about a stream that's not hyper-focused on drama, politics, or rage bait. You could sit on a stream with one guy who screams at the top of his lungs, sweating profusely, hitting a fucking dinner
Well, I
bell,
died anyway.
and another guy who looks like a fucking ape.
Wait, what?
Mr. Killer Goose says, despite the trolls saying otherwise, there's something very refreshing about a stream that's not hyper-focused on drama, politics, or rage bait. You could sit on a...
Okay, why... If that's the case, why the fuck are we on Kick? Like, you guys think that's weird too, right? Okay, can I like move and like... Okay, I should...
stream with one guy who screams at the top of his lungs, sweating profusely, hitting a fucking dinner bell, and another guy who looks like a fucking ape who's 5 feet tall and can barely speak, lisping.
Oh my
and
god.
spitting all over the place.
This is
talking
so
about idiots on the internet. Or you can chill with someone and relax and have a good time. I prefer this. Sadly, there's just a lot of weirdos who like the other. What can you do? You know, I mean, I can't make people like wholesome content, but at least for those of you who like it, you're here, and thank you for being here.
I love we're still like salty at PPP and Andy. And then like of course making fun of how they look. I thought that's fucked up, Phil. Is that it?
Nothing here says GTA will either be the greatest game ever or a complete flop, no in between. Stepdad has gifted another sub!
Wow.
Another sub!
This guy was
from
really lucky he
Stepdad.
begged.
Thank you, Stepdad. I appreciate that. Wow. This is Stepdad, no, really, thank you, because like I said, we're way down on Kick right now. Way down. The lowest I've ever been at. So to get some subs back today helps a lot. Thank you so much. All right. $2 away. $2. Nothing
I
here
hate
says
this,
GTA
that
will be the greatest game
$2
ever or a
shit.
complete
Like,
flop.
just
No in
say
between
$2.
because of this hype.
$2. It sounds like you're being racist. It really does sound like he's doing an Asian accent.
Thank you, Stepdad. He says you're welcome.
Or
Thank
a
you.
racist Asian accent. Like, just say $2.
Would I
like
ever
a
do
normal
a
person.
workout with Phil video, maybe for Patreon or something? For Patreon, no. I would not do it for Patreon. Let me put it this way. Things are actually getting very good for me now with the workouts, meaning the machine is excellent, okay? I'm getting into it now. I'm you know, actually
There we go. That's what I was trying to do
improving
the whole time.
every week that I work out now.
Oh my
I'm
God, I forgot
upping the
the
weight, doing a
bloopers
little
are in
better,
this
doing a
game.
little better. So realistically, now my workouts would not be embarrassing to record. Seriously, they wouldn't look stupid.
Oh my god.
Because
Is that why you...
I'm actually doing everything right, and I'm
That's
getting
so
form
sad.
now, which is a problem earlier when I had the free weights. I had zero form. I looked like an idiot, you know.
He's
now
so
everything's kinda working.
insecure. He's like, oh,
So,
okay, guys. I
would
would
I
look
consider
really
it? Maybe.
stupid.
It's a
I want to
maybe.
look stupid.
If people
Phil,
are really
you
that
always look
interested
stupid.
in
You
it,
don't have
maybe
to
I will.
worry.
The only problem is I work out completely in the nude.
Oh my god, dude. Wow, guys. So
That's
funny.
a problem.
This
So
guy's
that's a-
hilarious. I don't know why he's
Blur-
streaming.
blur-
He should go
blur
to Comedy
part.
Central.
It'll just be my head and hands. You'll see everything else will be blurred. There you go.
Yeah. Oh my god, can Murray do what I want him to do for once?
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I need some coffee. I think I will get coffee. Before we start playing Symphony of the Night, I'll probably go get coffee. It would make sense. Big Mac, how are you? Would I ever learn a martial art? Probably not. Not likely. Not at this stage of my life. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're right there for another pack opening, but it looks like we didn't get the final $2. So I guess we're going to pack it up. Stepdad did 100 kicks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stepdad, for 100 kicks. That's our first kicks of the day.
I will say I do like that.
All right, we're
These
$1
whales are
away,
that dedicated
but it
to
looks like we're
support
not going
Phil.
to hit it. So it's time to pack
Like
it
nobody
up.
else is this dedicated.
Another 100 kicks from Stepdad.
Dad.
Thank you, Stepdad. All
Like
right.
it really is like, hey,
So
this
now,
is your money,
At
Phil.
250, ladies
This
and
money
gentlemen,
I worked
it
to
is
get.
time.
This is actually your money.
Let's
your money,
rip another
my money
pack.
is your
We got
money.
one more to go. All right.
Clap,
Let's
clap,
get right
clap,
to
clap,
it. Here
clap.
we go. So that's 5 packs we've opened so far. You know, I've already lost track of how many packs are
Oh,
in the
we gotta
box.
jump.
I'm gonna have to count because I've already lost count. We're gonna have to count these packs. Okay. A final pack, everybody. Here we go.
There we go.
Here's a code for you. Oh, I can't see. Hold on. I blocked my own camera. Here's a code for you. Here's a code for you.
Here's a cover, yeah.
Energy card, and we begin. Buttleby again. Again, we're going to see so many duplicates because it's a smaller deck. Excuse me, a smaller set. The Pokemon Catcher gun. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be because I don't remember that from the game.
Okay, let's go past
I'm fixed.
this. Let's see that. Let's see that storybook.
Housing stuff in AL on YouTube, not WWE license. Don't be a pussy. Give us self-deprecation.
Oh, what? Whoa.
I just got a $2 tip. Someone says, search Danhausen curses Darkside Phil on YouTube, not WWE license. Don't be a pussy. Give us self-deprecation. I will eventually. I searched for it. I couldn't find it. Nothing came up. It was him doing stuff in AEW and in WWE. It was nothing about me.
Oh my
So I don't
god,
know
he
where
said
this
don't
is
look
hidden,
up
that it didn't pop up when I
WWE.
searched
He
for
said
it.
just look up Danhausen. And it's not worth it because I think I've seen it,
Yeah.
and it's just him be like, oh, DSP is a doo-doo head.
Who is
Okay,
that?
thanks for the
Danhausen is a
money.
wrestler.
Like,
A pro wrestler. I never saw him wrestle. I've never seen anything of him because I didn't watch AEW.
hey,
And now I
Danny.
guess he's in WWE, but I don't watch WWE anymore either. Bulls. Brand new shirt. I just got it a few months ago. One second. I am going to run and grab myself some
After seeing their 100th comment.
coffee, and I gotta use the bathroom. and then
I
we're gonna
guess
get
it's
started
brand
here
new in the
with
sense
finale
that,
of Symphony
like,
of the night.
this is the
okay?
first time you're
So I'll be
seeing
right
it.
back, guys, and then we'll begin. See you in just a sec.
What? Why doesn't he have the... You know, he could have also used the YouTube app. Well, whatever. Let's, okay.
If I went back to that job, it wouldn't be enough to pay my bills right now. It's the bottom line. It wouldn't. It wouldn't be enough because of everything that happened with me racking up debt and everything for the business and everything these past few years. It wouldn't be enough. If I went back
After
to that
seeing
stable
their
full-time
100th
job, it
comment,
wouldn't be
a
enough.
sudden thought
So
popped
I have
into
to
my...
stay the course. I have to keep doing YouTube.
My home planet
I have to keep
is
playing
still as
I
blue as
have
it
to keep
was.
doing everything that I love doing. So I kind of.
That's when she remembered her
even though
father's
I'm struggling
telescope.
here and I'm stressed out because of the finances behind the scenes. At least I'm still doing something that I love
Dig
doing.
into the
right?
telescope, a tiny
But
blue dot
something's gotta give.
floated.
And something's gonna give. I mean,
Inside it
hopefully maybe I
was
can sell this condo in
a
Connecticut.
s'more star bit.
That's a
How
lot of money in
strange.
my pocket every month that will go towards this and not be a big issue. Hopefully my credit can
Keep
hold
twisting
good enough so I
knob.
can get a cheaper car later this year. That's just two of the things that I'm doing behind the scenes, and I hope it works out. But I need more. I do. I need.
I
more
feel... I don't
support.
remember
There's a
this,
dollar a
but
month on
maybe
Patreon,
I'm
a
wrong.
cheer here or there on the stream on Twitch. It's a serious and dire situation at this point. And the bottom line is, it's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's YouTube's fucking fault at this point. Because now we know. That was the thing. The middle of last year, when all of a sudden everything plummeted, and everyone's staring at it like, why? And everyone wanted to point the finger, right? It was Phil, because Phil fucked up, because no one likes his content anymore, and this and that. Now we have definitive proof that's not the case. Because the whole second half of last year and this month is going up, up, up like this. I'm actually on an upward
Like that.
fucking
Look at that.
trend.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm making less money. Obviously, that's not my fault.
Not his fault. Stop blaming
Alright,
him.
I don't like to burden you with this. I don't like to talk about this. I don't. But I have to. Every once in a while, I have to make a video like this, and it sucks. I don't want to do it, but it is what it is. So please, if at all you've enjoyed what I've done these past 8 years, you want to see me keep doing it as a job, and not be in a lot of fucking financial trouble here, please consider pledging if you can. I'm certainly not asking those who cannot afford it. All right, I'm not. I don't want you to think that, oh God, you know, I can barely pay my bills, but Phil's in trouble. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for those of there out there who think this is a joke, that this is a fucking scam and a fundraising scheme, and I just don't want to go get another job, you don't seem to understand the reality of the situation is that I have no out, and there never was an out, and it's just everything every year compiling bigger and
There
bigger.
wasn't
on
an
top
out,
of my head to
guys.
Fuck me over, right? Real estate market in Connecticut collapsing completely on its fucking head. False copyright strikes in 2015 screwing over my DSP gaming channel, so just significant drop in views and income there because of that. 2016, YouTube completely changing all the algorithms behind the scenes, fucking everyone over on views and profit. Like, every year, there's like a big fucking giant thing that's happening that's screwing me over. How could I have predicted it, right? And now I'm between a rock and a hard place. There is no easy out here. I can't just quit this and go get a job. Wouldn't work.
Wouldn't
And,
work.
There's nothing really definitively that I could figure out that I could change that's going to massively improve everything for YouTube that I'm going to get tons of views. I just don't see. I don't see DSP Gaming get any significantly better because of what happened in 2015 with the copyright strikes, and I don't see anything but KO Gaming really taking off. If anything, KO Gaming is the thing. If that could take off like it did
Yeah, I
last
missed
year
the
and
T-Push
stay at that
too.
level, I'd be good to go. Problem is, it went up, and then because I wasn't making negative fucking videos about games every single day, people left. And that's the thing. People on YouTube love the negative. If there's a video that says something sucks, it's the worst, it's terrible, it's a piece of shit, it's a ripoff, it's a scam, people will watch the shit out of it. But if I make an honest review about a game that I liked, no one watches it. It's ridiculous. People don't want truth and honesty. They want drama. Because they're
Yeah.
immature little shits, honestly, who just want negativity. They want to watch negative, negative, negative. Rant, rant, rant. Angry, angry, angry. And meh. Instead of quality.
And that's what he's doing
well
now.
thought out, contemplative, something that when you watch it, you can learn something.
Learn
positive.
something.
They don't want that. The common YouTube viewer wants negative. And I am
What's he
not
learning?
100%
What do we
negative.
learn
I
from Phil
refuse
now?
to change myself as a person.
We learn how
because I'm a
annoying
character, an
Pokemon
actor
cards are. I guess
who's
that's
going to be
something.
angry all the time, or oh, this sucks, fuck this, fuck
I
that. There's always
love
something to rant about
this, and then
rant
look at
about,
him
'cause
today.
There's people on YouTube that's all
Okay,
they
guys,
do.
we had to talk about the
I'm
Carter
not
ring.
actually calling out any
Guys,
particular
I
YouTuber because
snaked
a
the
lot of people
casino.
just say
I did
Angry
drama
Joe.
with the
Angry Joe doesn't do
casino.
that, actually. Angry Joe is one of the more
Oh,
fair and
man.
balanced YouTubers where his videos, yeah, if he's angry, he'll rant about something, but he also very accurately reviews games and gives credit where credit is due. So please don't try to spin that out of the way. But there are people out there that are just fucking nasty, negative people, and they make a ton of money doing it because they're nasty. I refuse to do that. KO Gaming, if I continued to be nasty as fuck last year, all year, to every game I played, probably would have been making millions of views a day, and I would have been rolling in money. But it's dishonest, it's disgusting, and quite honestly, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I did it.
Yeah, you couldn't
It's
sleep
just
at
me.
night. You want that?
I'm a
You
victim
guys
of
want
myself,
that?
my own morals.
He has fucking morals.
I guess I really am. You know, I came into this YouTube era
Wait, what?
way early. I'm a victim of myself, my own morals.
Victim of my own morals. Ah, yes. So
guess
am
I
I,
really
Phil.
am.
I'm a victim of my own morals too.
You know,
I
came
get
into
it.
this YouTube era way earlier than most other people before it was for this. I came into it at a time when it was genuine, when people did it because they loved what they were doing, whether it was singing or art or gaming or whatever, politics, whatever it was. They had a passion for it. And they wanted to make videos about it because they didn't have another platform. They didn't have big publishing budgets. They didn't have big people coming out and funding them hundreds of thousands of dollars to make a top quality YouTube channel. They loved it for the passion of it. And that's why my early videos looked like shit, because I didn't have a budget. It was a crooked camera aimed at a fucking television screen.
Oh, I'm
But you
only
could
too
feel the
short.
passion. You can feel the fun that I had back then, and I still have that every single fucking day when I come to work and I play these games and I have fun doing them.
That's
I
some
love
bullshit.
doing it. I get people in my streams that Phil. It sounds like Phil's bored. I'm not bored. If I was bored, I wouldn't be fucking doing it. Trust me. I'm
Trust
not
me.
rich. I'm getting little to no financial benefits out of doing this anymore. I'm doing it because I love it. That's why.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not doing
loves it.
because of
He fucking
fame or
loves it.
fortune. I'm doing it because I fucking love it, and I want.
Fucking loves it.
You know. But that's the thing. People on you who watch YouTube videos don't care about that. They want their little quick, instant 30 seconds of gratification, a cheap laugh from a scripted video that's fucking completely ingenuine and a paid advertisement. And a lot of times, and they don't even fucking realize what they're watching is a paid advertisement because they're not using conscious thought anymore. YouTube
Yeah,
has
man.
become the
No conscious thought.
mindless amalgamation of crap on the internet instead of the place to go to for talent. There's no, where did it go? Where did the
Where'd
talent
it go? Where did the talent
Right?
go?
So I don't know. I guess
Where
I'm one of
did
the
the
last
talent
bastions of
go?
gamers who started out 8+ years ago doing this because I love it, doing it because I love covering games. And
Oh
giving my
god, don't
honest
tell me you
opinion and
can't
showing
like
you
kill
raw
those.
what it's like to play a game. And now I am branching out. Right, Twitch streams are changing. I did my first Twitch and chill stream ever. I definitely want to do stuff like that again. More interactivity with my viewers and edited content, much more higher quality on KO Gaming. I'm trying my best to adapt and branch out, but there's only so much I can do. I need your help. All right, folks. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you informed as to things. I'm hoping things in February will
Come
pick
on.
up because we've got a ton of new games coming out. Plus, ad revenues tend to start picking up again in February. It's usually January is the worst
Give
time.
me with
usually
the
when it
shit.
picks up. So maybe things will turn around in February. I don't know. I'll obviously let you know. But for now, I'm in dire straits. I need your help. You can help via Patreon, subbing to Twitch, or bit cheering when I'm streaming. I'd appreciate it.
Dude, come
Thank
on.
you everyone for watching. Peace out. See you later.
Alright.
Oh, off. Okay, got my coffee.
Got my coffee.
Ah,
Ah!
nice iced coffee.
Dude, he's definitely like that character
And,
from fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm.
excuse me.
Fucking Susie. I
And
think that
let's,
was her
finish
name.
Symphony of the Night, shall we?
Ah!
Let's go.
Are you a little princess?
Alrighty.
How? Mario, stop being suicidal! Oh my god! Dude, it's like every time I do one thing, Mario's like, I gotta run to the
This game's
magma.
volume is pretty low, is it not?
I have to run to
think
the
so. I'll
magma.
put it
The
a little
magma
bit. I'm
calls
pretty sure I
for
remember
me.
it being on the lower side.
God damn it, Mario. Can you at least go on?
Well, I'd love to say, hey, what a well-supported stream of Symphony of the Night, but let's be honest. People support it for the morning show and for pack openings, not for this game. So I did like the game. I did, and I'm excited to see how it ends. But sadly, I don't think we'll be doing Rondo of Blood. I don't think that it's going to get much attention. If I did, I would love to play Rondo of Blood for you guys, but what can I do?
Maybe play the game and shut the
Oh,
fuck up.
excuse me. Okay.
There we go.
Does the app tell you when your cards go up in value? Well, it doesn't actively alert you, but if you open the app, you go to your collection.
Oh my god, Mario,
And
can
you
you
can sort it by
can you
many
stop?
different factors. So you can sort it by value, you know, highest to lowest. And you can see actively all your cards' values. If you click on each card, it'll show you the graph of where it's gone up and down. It's a very good app. Okay, is everyone ready? Here we go. What is going on, everybody? Well, guess what?
Dude, I hate
It's
this
been
game.
a fun ride. But it is time today to finish up
game
Castlevania
sucks.
Symphony of the Night. Keep in mind that this has been my one run ever. I've never gotten this far in the game ever before. We got Fairy to level 28. Holy crap.
Holy
I
crap.
mean, at this point, we might as well just keep her with us, right?
Right?
Seems to make sense. You know, I'm just curious. We're at the end of the game, right? What relics don't we have? There's one here. Don't know what that could be. There's one here. Are these familiars we don't
Oh,
have,
God.
maybe? There's one more Vlad
For
piece
once,
we
that
need.
was my fault.
that we don't
I
have
did that. That was
Okay.
me.
Let's take a look at the map.
The other times were all Mario.
So here we are in the
that was
library.
my bad. That was my bad,
And
guys.
There is one more area to check out to the left, and we will.
I can
And then
safely
once we're done
say
here, we
that
leave
was
the
my bad.
library, and we go out to a room. And what we need to do is go to the catacombs, which is the flipped part of the castle. So we need to go to
Killer.
upper right, teleport, head left,
I hate when he does that kind of shit. I don't know why. It's like kind of petty. Like,
and up,
so...
and then left again to go down there because you see
Oh
there's
my
a room
God,
there we
Mario,
then we gotta go straight
please.
up, and that'll take us to the catacombs. Yeah. Okay. All right, but let's continue to investigate this library. And let's see what's over here that we've missed. Volume's low. It's not that it's low, it's that I have all my air conditioners on
on,
max
are you
blast.
kidding
They
me?
finally officially hit like summer temperatures here in Washington
Summer
State.
temperatures,
Pretty,
guys.
pretty hot. So I need to have everything on, you know, maximum cooling, and it's very loud. So, okay. Okay, we haven't been in this room
Are
yet.
you kidding me? Oh, if I just waited, those things would have died
What the
anyway.
hell? A shmoo?
Oh man, LGBT. Did he respond to
Now.
that?
LGBT DSP with a $2 Canadian super chat says, I'm tipping to see Rondo of Blood later. Happy Pride.
Okay, so are you gonna?
Thank you.
Thank
It's very
you.
hard for me to hear the animations now because
No,
my
that
air
that
conditioner's
that
on so
fucking
loud.
animation
it's
sucks.
very hard to hear it.
Very hard to hear it.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna end today's stream. It was a good one. I'll probably stream again sometime this week. I'm finally kind of feeling
Eating.
the need to stream. I don't know why, for some reason before, I wasn't feeling it. I was like, I don't want to stream. I don't want to. But I finally been getting, like, the urge to stream again. But there's gonna be probably another long break around the corner. But whatever, it's fine. Let's see who is there to raid. Yes. Fuck it. We're gonna raid I'm gonna raid your cat. Why not? I mean, whatever. There's only one viewer here. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in the next stream, whenever that may be. Enjoy the rest of your days, guys. Enjoy it. Bye.